My, oh my. All right, we've started the live stream experience. On YouTube, it's here for you if you're here for it. In this live stream space and place, you can be part of the conversation. You can be here for me, and I could be here with you for a little bit. Well, I'm already here, right? For a little bit. Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun to make. It's a place that's created for those that are looking for a space to have fun talking to me. If you want to have fun talking to me, hold on. I was reading a message and I was like, what? Oh man, there's tons of things happening out there on the internet. That's why I'm here for you. And if you don't want to do something other than, what I'm doing in the kitchen right now, then, well, it's here for you. If you want to bake with me, you can bake with me. If you want to just watch me, you can watch me. It's here in these places and spaces of the internet for you to be able to engage and interact. We're on Twitch, we're going to be on TikTok, but we're here on YouTube saying, hey, welcome, and the live stream experience is just starting up. If you are rewatching it, take the time to see if I'm live right now. You can interact with me and other people in real time, or you could just be part of it right now as you're watching it. If you are watching it right now, but if you are rewatching it, just saying, maybe leave a comment, maybe give me a follow if you're not doing that already. But if you are here while it's live and you haven't given me a follow yet, also feel free to do so. Maybe like the live stream, share it here on YouTube, but also feel free to interact in that chat, get to know the other people that are here in the live stream experience, and also have fun having fun with me as I have fun with you here in a place and space of the internet that's definitely here in the realm of the live stream and the commenting. That's right, there's a live chat along with the live stream. The live chat has moderators in it that are here for you if you're here for them, and I do appreciate them, and I love to give them a shout out when I start the live stream. The moderators that are here on YouTube are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful, Kevin, Sarita, Bonita, Danita, Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Jam, Sarah, Sarita, Bonita, the Citalita. I already said that. Jam, oh man, I already lost count. Let's restart. I do this all the time, but here we are in the YouTube live stream where we have moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby. Hold on one second. Where it's Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful, Kevin, Sarita, Bonita, Danita, Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, and we also have Jam, and we've got ourselves Kajal, that Foxy Citalita, and then we also have Said with Melody isn't a moderator over here anymore, but I still mention her every now and then because she usually watches the live stream anyways. But we also have Kiki, yeah, me Kiki. Oh, and Iris, that's the one. I was trying to think of it, that's why I also was having some hard times trying to think of the last two sometimes. I add people all the time, but the last two that have been added to the list are just Miki Key, the Little Mermaid of the live stream experience, and Iris McGrath. Some people have left as well, but it is here for you if you're here for it. Oh, I have not yet edited it over here on YouTube. I guess there's still a moderator for today. But anyways, it's happening here on YouTube, but be part of it if you want to be part of it. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, but I do my best to create it on a daily basis and to bring my positive energy to the live stream experience for you to be able to feed off of if you want to feed off of it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. If you're here within it, you're here within it. And hopefully the energy does rub off onto you. It is a Friday night live stream experience where I'm going to bake. I'm going to be baking. Yeah, you can bake with me too. You can potentially even share it with your friends that like to bake all the time. I don't know if you have friends that like to bake all the time, but if you do, you should share it with them here on the YouTube. It's always fun to make it happen here, so do be a follower, and let's start up the live stream on TikTok now. Yeah, we've got a TikTok live stream too. We're here on YouTube and on Twitch, where we've already thanked the moderators, and now we're live here on the platform known as, oh, it's still set up for what I do call guest night, but we're not doing guest night, so I just gotta edit this real quick. It's always fun to see. Yeah, full screen indeed. Anyways, the live stream experience has just started up here on the platform known as TikTok. We're already here live on YouTube, and we're definitely here live on Twitch. I appreciate you guys jumping in within it and being part of it. If you're here on the platform known as TikTok, there's a live chat. Interact in that chat, but be respectful. Let's keep it PG. Let's enjoy each other's company, especially here on the YouTube. But here on TikTok, let's fixate and focus on the one that's over here. The TikTok live stream has, and I'm thanking those moderators because you're going to be able to interact in that chat, that live chat experience. And the moderators are helping me create the place and space. That's right, I trust them. They trust me. They follow me. They must like me to some degree, right? I mean, they're my moderators. But then again, if they don't like me, why are they my moderators? No, I'm pretty sure they all like me. Anyways, the live stream experience has moderators like Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Bubba Gizmo, Grant that goes by the name Island Follow Ben, Juliet, Danita, DeVita, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fana Fo Fabi, Jamie Lynn, Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citalita, the watermelon known as Jennifer, and we also have ourselves a Foxy Citalita known as Cosmo. Those are my moderators here on the Tickety Talk. Yes, and in the next couple of days, I think we're just going to have one solid list of moderators, and if the moderators want to be moderators, they have to be able to follow me on all 3 platforms at the same time. In order for me to just thank them all fluidly, I'd like to just do one roster of them, and hopefully that will end up working out. But then again, not everyone has Twitch, so I don't know if that's going to work. But at least here on YouTube, I'll be able to make it happen. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely here for those that are looking for the place and space to hang out with me tonight. If you want to hang out with me, I'm letting it start up a little bit so you have the opportunity to share it with your pals and you can get your friends in the live chat. We can all talk together. We can get to know each other. We can have fun chit-chatting. And it's not necessarily a place and space that is, for any one specific person. I'm trying to make it for as many people as possible. And I'm pretty good at doing so. That's why I allow you to be able to rewatch it whenever you want on the YouTube. That's right, if you're watching here on TikTok, you can rewatch the live stream. I try to read things out loud so people know what's going on, and I'm pretty good at doing it when I get kind of like nervous about what's happening, if I feel like there's some drama coming into the live stream, but for the most part, it's actually pretty tame. I have people that are coming in and having a really good time, and I do appreciate you coming in and having a good time. Don't add to any of the issues, and also don't engage and interact with those trolls or those haters that are in the live stream. Let the moderators deal with it. That's what they're here for. Yeah, honestly, that's what they are here for. They're here to protect me from all of the peeps on the internet that could potentially diminish my energy. But before we continue this live stream experience, which has already started for those of you that are just that has just started for those of you that are just tuning in, it is a place and space that also has bots, programs, algorithms, and AI. Yeah, there's AI in here. There's also bots and those programs doing what they can. I do really appreciate the technology we have today, and I hope you appreciate it as well, and you follow the rules and the guidelines here on TikTok, here on YouTube, and here on Twitch. In these places, they be spaces. Thanks for the heart me. I do have, that's my cousin Lori. It's nice to have you here, Lori. I know, right? It's a live stream experience that's here in this place and space. I think someone just said I talk a lot. Do you only watch live streams to watch people not talk at all? Are you like one of those? I do think it's funny when people say that, because it's like, don't you want to watch people like talk and do stuff? I think some people actually like to watch people just kind of be in a room quietly. There must be some live streams like that. I don't really actually know, because I don't really know all the live streams that are out there in the world. There's so many of them, and it's a lot of just people looking into other people's lives. This is reality TV, so if you are wondering what the topic is or what my live streams are about, I see we have people saying things in the chat on YouTube and on TikTok, and even here on Twitch. You know, it is in these places and these spaces that you can say all sorts of things, kind of. But let's keep it PG, and I'm trying my best to keep it PG. I slip up every once in a while because I'm not necessarily perfect. And if you do feel like there's any issues in the live stream experience, or you have anything with me, maybe some beef, maybe you have some beef with me, do you have beef with me? If you do, feel free to send me a message. I'm not necessarily against communicating. It's social media. That's the whole purpose. You can interact in the chat, or you can just be part of it if you want to be part of it. Larissa, nice to have you here. Hi, what flavor cake are we baking? Ooh, that's such a good question. Yes, that's Natalie in the live stream experience, and we're making ourselves, and the brand isn't important. No, it isn't, because we have a sponsor in this live stream experience that's actually an unofficial sponsor. We're not going to be talking about the products too much that are being used, but we are going to make a super moist German chocolate cake, but we're not just going to make it in this live stream experience like basically, or like a basic way of making it. We're going to make it in these pans. Yeah, there's 3 of them. I'm going to layer the cake. I've never done this before. This is going to be a first for me. You're going to watch me bake tonight, and I'm going to try something I've never tried before. So let's see if it works out. And I'm making it for my dad, whose birthday is today. Big shout out to my papa. That's right. My dad's birthday is today. Do feel free to give a shout out in the chat for my father. That's right. Even if you're watching here on the YouTube, yeah, it's his birthday. He already went to bed. Anyways, the live stream experience is me making him a cake after he went to bed on his birthday. I know. I should have probably had it done beforehand. Well, you know, we're not celebrating it today, even though it is today. But I'm here for you. If you're here for me in a live stream experience, it does happen daily. So do keep coming back for it. And I'm documenting my life. It's reality TV for those that are looking for it. What an amazing experience indeed. Natalie's here for it. It's nice to have you here, Natalie. Yeah. Lori's like, happy birthday, Uncle. Yeah, my cousin Lori's in the live stream experience. Everyone give her a shout out, and do be nice to my cousin. Nepotism's a thing. It's here for you if you're here for it, but I'm here with you and also telling you, love my cousin too. Yeah, give her some love. Maybe a shout out? Look at this. It's happening, right? Ice water is really good, by the way. if you haven't gotten yourself a glass of ice water in the last couple of days, or maybe you just haven't had one because you forgot about it because you used to drink it when you were a kid, and maybe you're thinking about drinking it again today as an adult, because I do recommend ice water. It's commonly looked over, and it's normally a free drink at most restaurants near you, and also you can tend to request and receive it at most locations. If you're going to Disneyland and you're thinking to yourself, I don't really want to spend much money on water, yeah, you just walk up one of those places, you ask for a cup of ice water, and they'll give it to you. They'll give it to you for free. It's the only thing you can get at Disneyland for free. And that's actually the truth of it. And sometimes they want to charge you for it. So be careful. Be careful where you go. Be careful where you go. But there are places that you can get free ice water at Disneyland. I don't want to mislead you. I just don't want to mislead you. You got to get on the ball with that. Anyways, tap, 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 tap. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of it, Lori, and for telling people to tap that screen. Tap that screen, and let's share the live stream experience. Before we start baking, like actually baking, I want to provide people with an opportunity to step on in, because we're going to make ourselves a very special German chocolate cake tonight. We're also going to make some Oreo stuff. We're going to do something with some Oreos, and we're going to make something with some something. So we're going to bake two things at once. I haven't done this before. Also, one thing I've never made before. The other thing I'm just going to do to play with it, because I want to play with something. Because I'm honestly here for you. If you know what I mean when I say I'm here for you, if you're here for me, and it's a live stream experience that I'm trying to entertain myself while also entertaining you. So I'm trying to make it fun for me, for you to watch me, and for me to talk to you. You hear that ice water? Doesn't it just sound great too? Ice water really is the unofficial live stream sponsor because I love it so much, and I really hope you give it a chance. Oh, thanks for that, Lori. I do appreciate that little horse. Cheers to that. Great to have the cousin in the room. It's great to be here with you on a Friday night, guys. I do not know where you're coming from or who you are, but I'm taking the time to give you a place and space to, jump in and be part of a conversation and be part of a live stream experience that's not just here for one specific person. I'm trying to be here for as many people as possible, so do be part of the conversation. Be nice to the other people in the room. Unfortunately, I don't have ice, but I have cold water bottle. That works. That does work. Thanks for the repost, Lori. I do appreciate that as well. How does ice water sound when you watch? Oh, yeah, you should make a video about that. I see that. Conversation indeed. It's nice to have you here. I do appreciate you guys being within it. If you're there on YouTube, this is valuable information. Thanks for saying you love my jacket, Paul. I do appreciate you over there on the YouTube. This young man looks dapper. Ah, that is such a compliment. Thanks for saying that over there on YouTube. And thanks for the gift, Phony, over there on the TikTok live stream. I don't know what's happening here on Twitch, but I do appreciate you as well. But it's over here in these places and spaces. We've got people jumping in and giving the gifts and sharing the live stream and also liking the live stream, which I really do appreciate. Since I want to get more people in the room before we really start things up. We'll get out the ingredients, though. We'll get out some of the stuff we need to use to make it. But it does look like we need to use 2 of these, so it means I double the recipe. That's right, I got to double it. It says 1 cup of ice, or 1 cup of water, not ice water. 1 cup of water. So it'll be 2 cups of water. We have to use 2 of these, I think. Right? I've never done this before. So what we do is, welcome to the live stream, by the way. We're baking in this live stream. So do have fun with me in the kitchen this Friday night. If you were looking for me, you found me. If you weren't looking for me and you're like, I'm down to watch some guy bake something in the kitchen and something he's never made before, yeah, it sounds right. Honestly, if you're here for it, I'm here for you. We're going to have a fun one. I've never done this before. It's supposed to be like a layered cake where it like stacks on itself. So I guess I need to use something to make sure that it's greasy on the bottom so then like they don't get stuck in the pan. But I really haven't made this before. So I think what I'm going to need to do is make 2 packets because it's like a lot more than I think it is, or maybe it's less than I think it is. I was told to do 2 packets, but I'm going to do 2 packets. We're going to use the actual type of coconut pecan frosting that it's actually, made to have on it. Thanks for jumping in, guys, and thanks for being part of it. Hello, Iris. Iris, you're in the room to watch me bake. It's nice to have you here. Is that Peaceful Kevin? Always nice to have you. Yes, and my cousin's in the room saying hi to everyone. Me and my friend's baby are watching. No way. A baby is watching me right now? Hopefully I make it fun for the baby to watch. I mean, I don't know. I've never really entertained a baby before. That's not true. When it comes down to it, I've got my nieces and my nephews and family members, and we do have the babies of the family that are always fun to see and always nice to interact with. I can't believe, gosh, they grow up so fast. One of them's almost 1 year old. Yes, yes. Rose, shout out to you. Anyways, the live stream experience is really fun to make it happen as I do what I can. Tap that handsome man. Aw, thanks for saying it, guys. Is that Dangerous Pumpkin I see as well? Thanks for being here on the YouTube on the TikTok live stream. We've got people on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Join in where you feel most welcome, and do have fun talking to the moderators and to the viewers that are here on a regular basis. I just ask that you show up with respect. If you decide to continue to be part of the live stream experience and give me a follow, you can also follow me on Instagram, and you can even check me out on my Discord server, where I hang out with the fan club of my live streams. If you are a big fan of my content here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch, then you could potentially be part of a little bit of a conversation that has different channels for you to be able to interact, and a place and a space for you to be part of a little bit of a community of people that support the live streams and the live chats that are here in these places and spaces, supporting each other potentially in ways. I just ask that you make it a fun, silly place. Let's not make it too topical, too political in any of the areas of my online communities. And do feel free to also read through the rules on that Discord server if you decide to join in and be part of the Discord server, because the Discord server is like a PG-13 environment, and I do like having people talk, but I also like having people be kind of like mindful on how they should show up. And then the moderators hanging out with the other people, and then the people hanging out with the other people, and then everyone being like, hey, we know each other now, and then, maybe friendships start. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to you being on the internet, but social media is social media, and this is a social media live stream experience where I'm engaging, and you're potentially talking to me, and I'm potentially talking to you. Really enjoyed last night. Dangerous Pumpkin, I really enjoyed last night too. Thanks for dropping in, and thanks for being a guest within it. What does it look like? Oh, what does it look like? Yes, you should make a video of what it looks like when you're watching me doing the thing that I'm doing. What kind of cake are we having? Ooh, we're going to jump right into making that in just a couple seconds more, but thanks for being here on YouTube and on TikTok. This is going to be the cake we're going to make. The brand is irrelevant, but I'm showing it to you anyways, so then you can take somewhat of a screenshot or a note of it, but I'm not going to verbally acknowledge the brand, because the brand isn't necessarily paying me to do it. But really, at the end of the day, what we're making is a German chocolate cake, and we're going to make it, and we're going to have layers, and then we're going to make ourselves brownies as well. That's right, some brownies, but not just any regular type of brownies, some Oreo brownies. I'm not getting paid to talk about Oreo, but Oreo is delicious. But I'm not getting paid to say it, but I'm not telling you that you should buy yourself anything. But I'm just saying that, Oreos are normally delicious, but they're not telling me to say that. But if they wanted to pay me to say it, it would be very easy for me to start saying it on a regular basis in my live stream. Wink, wink. Huh? You feel me? Sponsors out there? Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun for me to make and create. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, but as I am someone that works within the entertainment industry, I have fun just kind of rambling, so be here for that if you do like it. If it's not necessarily your mood, or if you feel like my mom makes... Oh, your mom, Oren's here? Oren, nice to have you here. I haven't seen you in a while. Oren's in the live stream experience is saying that that's the type of cake that they get for their birthday from their mama. Oh, never mind. They straight up just use their brand name. Wait, what are you talking about? I'll email. Oh, thanks for telling me that you'll email them. I'd appreciate it if you did. I do feel like it's a place and space that a lot of people are coming back into on a daily basis, and I try my best to get to know you. What's this, you ask? This is just chicken. Yeah, I do recommend also another unofficial live stream sponsor. No specific brands, but chicken's always pretty good. If you're looking for something to eat, chicken's pretty high in protein. So get yourself some chicken. Where's this chicken from? Is it really relevant? Are they asking me to tell you about their place of, business? Hey, what's up with you, Peaceful Kevin? You were talking about Homestruck and their version of, oh, okay. All those ostriches. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is that M I see here? Em, are you ready to watch me bake? You ready for it? We're gonna bake in the kitchen a chocolate cake, but not just any chocolate cake, a German chocolate cake. Eh? Yeah, it's gonna be fun, guys. I see we got people from last night's guest night in the room, and I do hope everyone's really enjoying themselves. Normal Kitty has blood sugar. Oh yeah, you gotta fix that blood sugar. I'm about to do some online shopping and then I'll pop back and we'll be here for you. I do hope to entertain you later on tonight, and it's fun to get those gifts. Thanks for giving me that heart me. I do appreciate people coming in and being so supportive and so friendly within my live stream experience. It's a place, it's a space where I'm just trying to spread that positive energy to give you a place and space to potentially focus or fixate on, or potentially have a hard time focusing on, but still doing it anyways, because I tend to have myself some ADHD, and potentially you have ADHD and you just kind of like fast form content. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you have fast processing, maybe you have slow processing. People that tend to talk fast have a faster sense of processing, for the most part. In ADHD, people that have ADHD, also we're processing things a lot faster than potentially other people. So it is not necessarily something that's for everybody. If you're more of a slow-paced person, you might not like my live stream, honestly. But if you are a slow-paced person, you could potentially still like my live stream. I'm not going to tell you what you like or what you don't like. No. No, I'm not going to do that. But if I wanted to, I probably still should. No, it's just bad etiquette. Right? Didn't she say? Man, chicken is delicious. Have you eaten chicken today? Pony, thanks for being here. Maple syrup's a pretty good thing to get sugar up. Maybe that'll be good enough. I really don't know, Peaceful Kevin. Maybe Google will help you? ADHD here too. Mason Grace, nice to have you. Or Mason Grace, nice to have you here. What a name, honestly. That's a pretty good name. Yes, if you got yourself one of them hyperactive brains, maybe you need to listen to someone that talks really fast, because sometimes I can talk fast, but it's not necessarily something that's also going to be calming me down at all, because I'm also thinking really fast. And that's actually where it is. When people are like, hey, you need to calm down. You know, how I'm talking isn't necessarily going to be how I feel, but how I'm thinking. If I'm thinking too fast, or if I'm processing things too fast, I might not necessarily be, like in a bad state. It's just I'm always really, really hyperactive. Yeah. But right now, I feel pretty tame. I feel like I'm not actually moving as fast as I normally do. I feel like I'm actually moving kind of slowly compared to how I normally move. And even talking kind of slowly. But then again, it could just be a thought. I'm not really sure. Anyways, at the end of the day, Ice Water is that live stream sponsor of ours. You play? Oh, that's great. Wait, I play you fill in orders? Oh, it's the white noise of the room? That's nice to hear. Oh, that's too bad. Where am I from? California. That's right, I'm here in Los Angeles County, and we're in Pasadena. Thanks for being here on TikTok and on YouTube. I'll interact with that chat, and we're going to jump in and actually start making that cake in just a second. Thanks for calling me Eugene Levy again over there on the YouTube live stream. And one person has me having the nickname Roadrunner. Never heard of that before. Hey, Benny's the best. I haven't seen you in a while. You look just like my cousin Lori. Anyways, what are you... You do look just like my cousin Lori. Oh, well, Ben is the best, is in the live stream experience. Do feel free to get to know them as well. It's always fun to make these live streams happen. I don't know if you're looking for a guy that's just having fun in his 30s, trying to figure out where to go with his life. Also making it a place and space for you to be able to watch and potentially even grow with him. As I'm documenting my life, you can be involved in it, in the chat and in the conversation. It's documented for people to be able to rewatch it. So if you do want to ever revisit it, or if you feel like there's something you need to look at and you're like, oh, I didn't necessarily like that one part, made me feel uncomfortable, something blah, blah, blah. I'm always down for some of that blah, blah, blah feedback. Whatever type it is, like whether it's good blah, 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 or bad blah, blah, blah. Yeah, good blah, 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 and bad blah, blah, blah is still really important, blah, blah, blah. Now, whatever that blah, blah, blah is, it's like fill in the blank. It's just, best, you fill in the blank. Do feel free to comment below in that live chat experience. Be nice to each other. Let's keep it PG, but also feel free to comment if you are rewatching the live stream. If you're rewatching the live stream, once again, you might want to check to see if I'm live right now and you can interact with me and other people in real time. But if you are rewatching it, I'm not going to disturb you. But if you are watching it live, you're already here, part of it on TikTok, so you're good. You're good. Just stay here. But if you want the multi-screen experience, I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. Yeah. And I'm also, in those places and spaces of the internet that you could follow me on. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I do still have quite a bit of energy. It's the end of the day, but still. Ooh, we're going to have some fun tonight. I'm actually pretty excited about this. You know what's going to be good? It's going to be really fun. It's going to be a good live stream. There's like a star in between. That's not really important right now. What we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up mixing up some of that cake mix to start off the whole process of making cake. I know what you're thinking. What's the process? What are the steps? We'll go through it step by step, but we're using cake mix, and I'm not necessarily making it from scratch. But I am making it for you to watch me make it, and maybe in the future I'll make it from scratch. But I don't know how to do that right now, but I'll figure it out later. I'm not necessarily doing the live streams in the kitchen every night, but I wish I was. But when I get to do it, oh man, it's a space that has me looking for eggs. Do I have enough eggs? Let's find out together. Do I have to pause the live stream, go get eggs, and then come back? No, I don't, because I can see that there's already eggs here. I just have to move things. I know, right? Did you think it for a second? You were like, what? Would you really pause it and go get eggs and then come back? The answer is yes, I probably would. But for right now, we're not doing that. No, so don't you worry about it. Although, this is like the moment where I guess I drop all of them. So if we're doing 2 packs of German chocolate cake mix, and it says to use 3 eggs, that means 6, right? So we'll just put them in here, shells and all, because everyone knows that's the best way to make cake. Don't worry, we're not leaving the shells in there. But that's 6. And then we got to check how many eggs are necessary for this one too. 1 egg. Oh, how easy, how simple. And I believe this will be fun for me. It would be fun for you, right? Anyways, thanks for being within it. Skinny Ho. Ooh, slow sugar, as slow songs are for skinnies. Oh. Are you asking me to not listen to slow songs anymore? What is a slow song? You love eggs? I'm happy you love eggs. Thanks for being here. It's nice to have you in the live stream experience. Come eat some of that cake. Yeah, we're going to have lots of cake in this live stream. For you to be able to watch it, it's here for you if you're here for it. It's the song Tempo by Lizzo. Oh, well, that sounds fun too. Yes, I'm not sure what we're talking about, but I just appreciate people saying things in the chat. Trying to keep me informed and trying to keep one another informed. It's always nice to see how people decide to show up online. I do see people sometimes show up in a way that I can't necessarily satisfy or potentially even amuse them. But I'm just not going to make everybody happy. That's right. You might not even find me to be funny. And if you don't find me to be funny, that's okay. You don't need to tell me. But I guess you could, but you're wasting your time. Keep going, keep scrolling. But if you are tired of doom scrolling and you're started watching me and you're like, I could stay on this, stay on it. Have fun with me. Give me a follow. Do feel free to look to see if there's anyone else in the room that you could potentially get along with, because the live chat has other people here too. Like Phony's in the room. I watched your live for 100 minutes. Phony, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate that. It's always nice to see people coming in and being part of my live stream experience and letting me know how much they enjoy it and letting me know that they're here for it. It's not going to be for any one specific person just because there's so many of you coming in, and I do believe that it's a space that I can show up for you. You can potentially show up for me, and we can have some fun, and we can, make it a better world in a way where it's like just better right now online because the internet's like crazy. You're quirky. Aw, thanks for saying my quirkiness is cute. I've been getting a lot of comments here and there. Can you believe how many comments? So let's just take the glasses off, I guess. There's lights here that are like kind of blinding me a little bit, but I do have you within the live stream experience taking a gander at me. If you do want to take a screenshot, feel free to take a screenshot. You're a cure in general? I'm a cure? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm cute in general. That makes more sense. I would have played it off anyways. I want you to feel like you're being heard, even if I don't understand the sentence. Can I make you my wallpaper? Absolutely. I always remind people you can take a screenshot. If you want to take a screenshot, I'm not telling you can't. In fact, I'm not even in charge of you. I don't even really actually know you. And if I do know you, well, you can still take a screenshot of me and you can use it as your background. And I would be honored to see that. Like, I'd be like, hey, am I your background? And they'd be like, yeah, that's that live stream you did that makes me laugh. And I'd be like, no way. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, it's really fun to make these live streams happen. You never really know where I'm going to take it, but I am going to try to make it as appropriate as possible. And I'm going to try to show up for you guys in a way that makes you feel like you're here to have some fun with me, and I'm here to have some fun with you, and you can take it on over to other areas of my live stream experience. But remember, let's keep it as friendly as possible, and I'm responsible for the environment. So do be appropriate with one another, and if you meet up with each other in person, really like vent that, because online interactions and you guys all interacting with each other, I want you guys to make friends and whatnot, but I don't necessarily want to be responsible for anyone making friends with someone they end up hating. No. Well, then again, you might end up hating them anyways, and that's not necessarily my fault. I guess it's the scary things I don't want to be, involved in. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely here within a perimeter of this box that you have me in. I might be on a TV. I might be on your cell phone. Yeah, your cell phone's pretty small, but it might also be on a tablet, which, you have a nice tablet. I mean, I feel like it's a little messy, but that's okay. You can just clean it off, and you can wax on and wax off it, stuff like that. If you're watching me on a TV, though, that's pretty cool. I do know that only 2% of my viewers watch me on TV. It's true. Only 2%. Anyways, it's a small amount, right? It's pretty much insignificant. Thanks, Phony, for giving me the laugh emojis. Love a man who can bake. I actually own my own cookie company, and you bake cookies. Dangerous Pumpkin, I hear you. Yeah, you gotta be good at it sometimes too. OMG, Eugene Levy, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate that. It looks like Peaceful Kevin's jumped over there and is in the live stream experience on YouTube. I appreciate him jumping in over there to see what's going on. The YouTube live stream's PG in the sense of the chat and everything. If you do want to have like a little more PG-13 kind of experience, join the Discord server or potentially watch me on TikTok or even on Twitch, where it tends to be somewhat of an older audience. The YouTube live stream can be watched by people of all ages, since parents don't necessarily observe what their kids are doing when they go online or when they use someone's phone. The app that is something that they can access without having the actual app, just by going on Safari or typing something into Google, is the YouTube live stream. People of all ages can be here. So let's be appropriate in the chat. Be mindful of what you say. You might scar some child out there. You never know. You don't want to be responsible for saying something that might end up making them be lesser or feel lesser than. Think about it. Anyways, the live stream experience has a lot of disclaimers. I just want to cover all my bases. When it comes down to it, these live stream experiences still confuse me as someone that was taught how to create traditional entertainment. It's funny that we can just like live stream ourselves on our phones and tablets, and before it used to be like teams of 3 of us to make sure that this would happen. It's true. It used to be a team of us. Daddy is so protective. Absolutely. I want to be as nice and as protective as Ben and eggs in one room. Fun times. Oh, you know what? Let's just jump right into it. I feel like I've given you guys enough time. It's been way longer than I thought it was. I was going to start baking 15 minutes into the video. It's 31 minutes. I really got to watch it. Yeah, I got to watch it. Especially since I'm trying to make sure these are really fun to rewatch. And if I just linger for too long, it's actually harder for even me to be able to rewatch them. If I can't rewatch my own content, then why would anybody else rewatch that content, right? If I'm going to make entertainment, I can watch me. So why not make it for me to be able to watch it too? I'm not one of those people that's going to be like, oh gosh, I don't want to hear my voice. No, I'm pretty down. I'm like, oh, all right, I'll hear myself. I mean, if I can make myself laugh, it should be able to make you laugh. He might be blushing. Benjamin, good for you. Aw, thanks. Thanks for saying I look handsome, guys, and thanks for being part of the live stream experience. This is a German chocolate cake mix being used in this live stream, where we're going to have to use 6 eggs and how much? Like a cup of vegetable oil, 2 cups of water, and that's really what we're going to have to use. Yep, half a cup of vegetable oil, but we have to double the recipe. So we're going to start up with getting this happening, where we're going to get a full cup of canola oil. I'm not going to be using vegetable oil in this live stream. Now, if you have any tips or tricks on baking, do feel free to mention it in the chat right now, a way I can spice this up. This is my father's birthday cake, so let's make it as good as we can, right? I mean, that's the right thing to do. That's what Jesus would do, right? Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely not a place or space that has political or religious talk, but, well, I end up mentioning Jesus all the time. It's just fun. Anyways, it's fun to be here with you, and I do appreciate you guys joining in and being part of it. And if you're looking for a place and space to just kind of zone out and not necessarily worry about the troubles of today, that's the whole purpose of my live streams. If you're looking for more of a place to vent and to have more of a discussion, it's not necessarily a good place for you guys to do that here. The Discord server is a great place for resources and for you to connect with somebody, but I don't necessarily advise that you share too much over there since it's a public space for people to be able to look at that are just here online in general. I do want to remind people when you show up into my live stream experience, it's live and it is a public experience. If you say things in the chat, it's not necessarily going to be privately withheld by me. Like, don't tell me your secrets. We're like live on the internet. Also, don't talk smack about your family members unless you want them to hear about it, or potentially even if you want to talk bad about your coworkers. If you don't like your coworkers, I don't advise you mentioning it in the chat because I tend to read what people are saying out loud and I try to document everyone's presence in the room. Thanks for being here, Diana, and thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. We're going to do the pouring of a full cup of canola oil, and we're going to prep all of the ingredients to make this German chocolate cake. And there we go. Yeah, there we go. We've poured it in there. I can see that it actually is lined up. Actually, just a tad bit more. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. We got it. So that's 1 whole cup of canola oil, not vegetable oil. I've decided we're going to use canola oil. Why? Well, I just think it's better. Do you disagree? Feel free to mention in the chat. Which would you use? Canola oil? Vegetable oil? Maybe a different oil? I don't know what type of oils you use to bake, but I am here with you. If you're here with me, still kind of mentioning on some things here and there. This is some chicken. It's not important where it's from. What's important is it's a delicious thing to eat. I do recommend the protein of chicken and also a good glass of ice water. That's right, a good glass of ice water, because those are the unofficial sponsors of the live stream experience. I'm going to add chicken just for now, just for this live stream. Normally I'm always mentioning the ice water, but why not spice it up a bit? As I try to make it a fun place and space for me, hopefully you're having fun listening to me, and you're like, hey, this guy has a lot of things to say, but he's really not saying anything at all. That's kind of like the whole thing. And if you're saying to yourself, oh, he's saying so much just between the lines, you might be thinking about it too much. I'm actually a pretty, like, straightforward guy, and if I had to say something, I'd say something, but I'm not necessarily pinpointing any one thing. Nope, because I'm giving you the opportunity to be able to observe it, interact with it, and it is what you make it, and it's always going to be subjective to whoever's watching. From your perspective, I'm saying what you want me to say, and I'll be present in the way you want me to be present if you're going to look at it in a specific way. If you want to look at me as like that really handsome guy, well, I look at it that way, because I'm looking at me, and I'm like, hey, this is a fun outfit. It really is. Actually, I really like this outfit. Do you like this outfit? Oh, you do? Stop it. You stop it over there on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for being part of my Friday night. Thanks for saying I look handsome. Yes, sir, we do. Those people over there on the YouTube experience, I don't always acknowledge the YouTube live stream, but I try my best. Do you do voice acting? Do I do voice work? I have been trained and I need to get back into doing some more of that. I am someone that works within the entertainment industry, and I do go from job to job, and hopefully I can find some work in the next couple of weeks as well. As I go from job to job, it goes work, then not so much work, then some work here, then some work there, a couple things here and a couple things there, and then sometimes nothing. And then something. If you work within the entertainment industry and you freelance, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but you always got to keep yourself busy, talk to your contacts, and look for work. If you are a freelancer, no one's just going to hand you jobs. You got to look for those jobs. Remind yourself that if you're like down on your luck, you just have to talk to people you know. Something will happen. Someone will need you. Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun to make and create, and if you're out there in the entertainment industry, it is hard right now. Don't get discouraged. Just watch my live stream and potentially just laugh it off for a little bit. Maybe, whether you're an actor, director, producer, you might be grip. I don't know. There's tons of set jobs. I really don't even know who you are in general. You might not even work in the industry. You might work in, the film and TV industry. You might work in sanitation. I don't know. You might work for the city. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what you're up to. The live stream experience is supposed to give you something to watch that potentially gives you a little bit of an uplifting feeling. We're starting to baking in a second, but we've got Mandy in here giving me a heart me. I really do appreciate that gift, Mandy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. All right. Well. Now this is delicious. Oh. You shut off? Yikes. Now, there we go. Oh, what's going on over here? No, we're not doing a battle right now, but thanks for asking. Well, I'm here for you if you're here for me. I got quiet real fast. I need to fix that. It's another one. It's a new light. Ice water is so good. You know what's good about ice water? It's always just so refreshing. Do you know what's also better than, I know, one glass of ice water? What's better than just a good glass of ice water? Does anyone know? Does anyone have any ideas? I got one for you. Yeah. 2 glasses of ice water. That's right. 2 glasses of ice water goes a long way. If you're looking for some ice and some water to mix together and put into a cup, you might have a refrigerator near you that has ice dispenser feature on it. That ice dispenser feature has usually crushed and cubed. I like to go cubed. You like to go crushed? It depends on who you are. You can also get yourself some party ice, but I don't necessarily want to recommend any brand because God knows they're not telling me to talk about them. But ice water is delicious and it's normally free. But 2 glasses of ice water really goes a long way. So get yourself 2 glasses of ice water if you want to get yourself 2 glasses of ice water and experience the double fisting type of feeling. Yes, we do got the this thing and then this thing. Yeah, you hold them both and you just go like that. It's pretty fun stuff. Anyways, thanks for being within it. I don't know what you're looking for. What's up with you, Drew? Nice to have you here. Multiplication indeed. It was a multiplication thing. Anyways, thanks for being within it. When you watch your lives, thanks for saying it. I appreciate everyone coming in to a live stream experience that has me hanging out with you and you potentially hanging out with me. And now I feel like I've stalled long enough because let's just jump into it. I do see we got more people in the room, which is always nice to see people sharing the live stream and being within it. We're going to start up the whole cooking process. We need to actually preheat that oven too. This isn't going to take that long, I don't think. But we're going to go one and then the other. So while we're waiting for this one to bake, I'm going to make another thing, which are brownies. And that's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight, so do share with those. It's just starting up. If you're looking for some entertainment tonight and you don't feel like watching standard TV or potentially even just a regular movie, or maybe you are sitting in a room watching a movie and that movie's just boring and you don't really want to watch it and you have your AirPods, or maybe you don't have your AirPods and you just don't care about the people that are sitting next to you. If I'm the voice that's going over the movie that someone else is watching, I do apologize, but I'm not the one that's holding the phone or potentially even the iPad if there is someone else in the room watching something else while you're also watching my live stream without using headphones. Or maybe they're the ones that aren't using headphones. Call them out on it. If I'm encouraging some sort of argument or a fight, I didn't really mean it. Let's not fight. Honestly, let's get along. Let's have a good time because this live stream experience is about positive energy and me hanging out with you and you potentially hanging out with me. And I try to do my best to protect that energy, but it really wouldn't happen without those moderators being in the room that are helping me create the place and space. Which if you do find anyone in the live stream experience that you're not necessarily getting along with, that is maybe trolling you, or not necessarily, getting along with everybody else in the live stream, do feel free to bring it to the attention of the moderators, and the moderators will take care of it. If you're looking for a place to just reach out for them, the Discord server is kind of like the best place to call upon a moderator to jump in. Just say which platform you are, requesting a moderator to jump in on. But I'm trying my best to also interact with the chat and to see what people are saying. And I see people are saying all sorts of things. And we've got even Peaceful Kevin singing in the room. He's just jumping around singing. He's a good frolicker. We also have people saying, a lot of people Oh, you love my my personal chef vibe? Oh, thanks for being here. Oh no, you're a personal chef. Marry my daughter to get her out of your house. Ooh, that is actually a pretty good deal. I don't need to see a picture. Let's do an arranged marriage. Yeah, I feel like it's about time. And someone, if it's a chef that has a chef's daughter, I could marry a chef's daughter, and I could tell people, oh, I'm married to a chef's daughter, and they'll be like, well, what does that really mean to you? It's not like a kingship, I guess, but it would be fun to say it in some social environments, maybe at birthday parties. Maybe at birthday parties. Oh, and ceremonies where they have like grand openings. Yeah, where it's like, there's like a cocktail hour, and it's like, like, how did you get connected with this? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm the husband of the chef's daughter. Yeah, and like, even if the chef doesn't cater there or something, I could still reference them. Don't be rude to Benjamin. Aw, thanks, Peaceful Kevin, and for calling out Captain for being a little rude, being a little rude. Yeah, we are still making the cake. Honestly, I'm trying to interact with the chat while also baking. It's a fun place, and it'd be a space. It isn't necessarily plotted out tonight. Maybe we'll do another guest night tonight. Maybe we'll have some people in. Peaceful Kevin, are you looking to have a bunch of chitty chats? Iris is here, laughing it up. Iris, are you too busy tonight to do a little bit of a guest night thingy? If you want to come in at the end when I'm eating cake, you can be like, oh gosh, I can eat cake with you. Actually, I don't want to mislead you. Sometimes I say I'm going to do guest night and then I don't end up doing it at all. I don't want people to be disappointed. This is basically a place for you to watch me on a daily basis. It's kind of like a Interact with Ben live stream experience. Even on the Discord server, it's not Ben and somebody, it's Ben. And you can be here with it, and it's Benjamin, by the way. Anyways, thanks for being in it. I can get feisty at times, I guess, but really I'm just trying to open up a bag of cake mix. And I'm talking endlessly. And sometimes I'm not always thinking about what I'm saying because I'm talking really fast and talking to fill the air. Because I do like to talk a lot, and I'm definitely having fun talking because it's always fun to interact with my voice and to just say things, do stuff. Maybe do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of over here, a little bit of over there. Throw the voice over there. Over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it tonight. No, we might be all over the place. Maybe we'll just do the news voice the whole time. I'm not sure what you're looking for when it comes to the content that is entertaining you on the internet, but I could potentially. Ben the man. Thanks for saying it. That's no rush. 20 minutes to get it to open. Ben, you should be a talk show host. Dangerous Pumpkin. I really should be. I do appreciate that feedback, and the industry's at a really strange point, but I really should be doing more with this voice, and I should just be showing up in general and seeing what else I can do. I intentionally was planning and then did not end up going to even the open casting call for Baywatch. I mean, I was kind of like thinking to myself, oh gosh, do I really want to do that though? I have all this hair. They probably don't want someone that's just showing up to be like really hairy in the show. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are looking for that. I don't know. Anyways, that doesn't mean that it's never going to happen. They are casting for everything all the time. But I do need to get more connected with some of the casting opportunities. I'm buying your kitchen scissors. You're buying me kitchen scissors? This is my parents' kitchen, so they have that. Why didn't I use them? I don't know, actually. That's a really good point. Welcome to my live stream experience. It's not scripted, it's not edited, and I'm not necessarily categorizing the experience with making sure to do things in the most logical order or in potentially the most linear path. I mean, it's still going to be linear. I mean, I'm not necessarily going to be able to get out of that. I can't film the end of this live stream while still in the middle of the beginning of the live stream, but it is a 90-minute live stream that is basically here for you if you're here for it, that I won't re-edit, so you can revisit it and you can have fun watching it, and you can potentially listen to the comments that I read out loud. And when people are coming in, it's been 45 minutes and your progress 0.2%. Yes, that's about right. It's because I'm excited to be here with you. Oh, we didn't really mix anything in there yet, but we do have the mix in here. So there's like flour in here, I'm assuming, and then there's potentially even sugar. To just give you a little bit of an idea of what's in here. There's sugar, corn syrup, baking soda of some sorts, some cocoa, oil. How is there oil in this? That doesn't make sense. Cornstarch, that does make sense. Yeah, flour, the usual, right? I mean, it's baking. Oh, enriched flour. Ooh, that sounds nice. Anyways, the live stream experience is really fun to make and create. Let's pour that canola oil. We're going to be using canola oil instead of vegetable oil. Yeah, Anyways, the live stream experience has me having fun with my voice. I'll be doing things with it at times. If people are like, what accent do you have? Where are you from? I don't know what to tell you. I'm here in Los Angeles, but I know people have asked me if I'm from here or if I'm from there. And really, I'm just here. Anyways, we're going to start kind of mixing it up a little bit. We poured in that, canola oil? Yes, canola oil. We poured in that canola oil. We need to get some water in there. We're going to do the eggs last. Actually, let's do the water. Yes, let's get the water out of the way. And that's almost 1 cup of water. Oh, there we go. 1 cup of water. Let me do 2 cups of water. Yes, 2 cups of water indeed. Now the measurements are made with love, but we got to make sure that the second one is actually more accurate than the first one. I don't want to be making any real big mistakes. This is my pop's birthday cake. That's right. It was my dad's birthday today, and I'm making the cake after he went to bed. At least I'm making a cake. Anyways, the live stream experience is always here within the place and space, and I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, but I'm trying to get this measurement right. I got the other one right, and this one needs to be right too, because if I have them wrong, it's baking. Honestly, measurements are pretty much everything. Welcome to the live stream experience. We're putting another cup of water into this bowl, and this bowl has the cake mix in there, where we've got that canola oil, and now we got to put 6 eggs into it. I know what you're thinking. 6 eggs is a lot, but 6 eggs is what's requested. I'm not necessarily going to be making the call on my own. I'm not a chef or a baker. Hey, thanks for that. I do appreciate the gift. Thanks for being here, Lori. I do appreciate the heart, and it's always nice to receive those hearts, guys. Thanks for being within it, and you're saying happy birthday to everybody. Ren, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining in, and thanks for being part of it. I do appreciate everybody, and I do appreciate everyone jumping in. It doesn't matter what walk of life you're coming from. If you decide to be in here, well, you deserve some respect, just as I do, and I'll try my best to respect you, and you could try your best to respect me, and within this place and space, you can potentially even make a friend if you do want to. If you like the community and you're having fun coming into it, it is what you make it, and I do appreciate you guys jumping in and being part of such an interesting landscape. It really is an interesting landscape on the internet. The internet can be a big place too, so it's really fun to be here with you. Now that is the 3rd egg. We got to get a couple more in there though. 3 more to be exact. Now, the cake is, yes, this is going to be a healthy cake. It's starting up, guys. The baking, look at this baking. Friday night fun over here. Friday night fun. Now we are still putting in some eggs into this, and I do feel like, well, it's going to be a lot of batter. Is this too much batter? We're going to find out together. We really are. I was told to use 2 of these cake mix things, so we're just doing what we were told, but it is being documented here, so if we mess up together. You guys get to watch me do that whole trial and error. First timer over here. Yeah, you see I'm banging the egg very slowly. Olive oil mixed with better is best in, olive oil mixed with butter is better. Celeste, what are you talking about exactly? I'm not sure what you're saying, but are you saying the butter, not better, right? Olive oil mixed with butter, it works a lot better with what, like this type of stuff? We do need to put something on these actual things, which I should just grab that now so I don't have to like leave. Yeah, that makes it better. And then this way, I'm here with you and you're here with me, and I don't necessarily need to leave the camera again. And in this place and space, we got to start actually mixing this up. We shouldn't let it sit, right? We've got 6 eggs in there. We've got our canola oil, and it's here for you if you're here for it. Half jackets too tight around arms. Nah, I don't think so. And to each their own, and I have a lot of different styles. But I do appreciate you being in it and being within it. Are you a fashion designer, or do you just want to give me your opinion? At the end of the day, there's all sorts of different fashion statements people can make. But if you don't like how this jacket actually fits on me, well, I do. And I think that matters too. But I do appreciate the feedback overall. Do you like other aspects of the outfit, or would you say that the jacket is just ruining it because it looks too tight? You know, is that something? Yeah, that did just die. We were trying some new lights tonight, and that's what just happened right there. And then that one died too. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see what's going on with these. These are new small rig lights, and I'm giving them a shot, and I'm testing them out. And I'm not necessarily happy with it, but they get overheated really fast. Wow, that's strange. We're not going to talk about the product itself because the product itself isn't necessarily being branded in this live stream, and I actually don't like doing product testing as much anymore, but we'll just go with the lighting we have. I know, big difference, right? When you actually use real lights compared to not using real lights. And also, these ones are the small rig lights, so I guess I'm outing them anyways, but I'm not being paid to test their product, so I'm not necessarily going to tell you what's going on. Plus, it's not good what's actually happening. So they overheated way too fast. It is an interesting thing because they should have a battery life that lasts a lot longer. Anyways, that's not necessarily what's important. What's important is the baking. Welcome to the live stream, and I do hope you're enjoying me. I'm enjoying my time with you. I really am. It isn't necessarily for any one specific person as I show up on the internet to entertain people. Hopefully you take the time to interact in the chat and potentially entertain me too. By interacting in the chat, you can entertain me by saying things, and we're just going to give this a little bit more of a stir. We've mixed up some of it, but I don't feel like all the eggs have broken up, which is true, they haven't. I can still see them. Anyways, let's get this all mixed up. It's fun to make the live streams happen. Do share the live stream and be within it with everybody else that's part of it. I don't know what you're looking for. Celeste's in the room and others are here as well. The usuals are always coming by and dropping in and saying hi and whatnot. So do make a friend and do feel free to join the Discord server and be appropriate over there on the Discord server. Read the rules and have fun being within it. I did see that I got a comment. I'm not sure who's in the live stream experience, but if you are in the live stream experience, I will try to also read the comment. While also in the live stream. Okay, it's happening in the live stream experience in these places and spaces where I'm here trying my best to make it a fun place and space. I did need to respond to that. We are here doing what we can. Making it fun for you is a challenge, so do be in it and let me know how you feel about it. And that was, me basically responding to things within the live stream because I do want to make sure to make it fun for everybody, and I'm trying my best to also be mindful of other people's feelings. I'm not going to be able to mention, every single aspect of the live stream experience to everybody. I also have things happening in my real life that I don't technically tell you guys about because, not everything in my life's on display. There are boundaries within the live stream experience, even from me to you guys, as it is as authentic as I can make it. It's really just me showing up to try to make it as much fun as I can and to also enjoy my presence with you as you enjoy your presence with me. Man, the lights actually made a huge difference, didn't they? Lights are a big deal. Lighting is an important thing. I do hope everyone's really enjoying themselves, and it looks like we've got ourselves almost. We are still mixing up the cake mix. We're making a German chocolate cake in this live stream experience, and I've never made one that's layered before, so that's what we're figuring out. We're figuring out how to do it for the first time. I do appreciate you guys being within the conversation and being within the live stream. I don't necessarily know what you're looking for when it comes to a conversation that is, here on the internet. For you to be a part of it, you can be a part of it. Just remember, it's documented on YouTube for people to be able to rewatch it whenever they want. As we are here in these places and spaces, you good, Ben? Yes, I am good. Thanks for mentioning it, and thanks for being within it. Benjamin would be an amazing teacher Thanks for saying it. We've gotten a lot of people coming into the live stream experience and providing me with a lot of positive energy. I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate all the people that have jumped in last night on the live stream experience. And we're actually just coming in for guest night to just thank me for a little bit and then leave. We had guests come in, and I really did appreciate that. Which guests came in and said that? I forgot their names, but I did know it earlier today, and I was like, oh, I gotta remember to thank them again in this live stream experience. And it'll come back to me. I try to remember as many people's names as possible, and I can't remember everybody's names, and I can't necessarily give everyone attention, but I'm trying my best to do so. It isn't necessarily going to be possible. I'm not going to be able to make everybody happy, but I am going to be trying my best to do so, because I really find it to be fun to create the place and space. And also, there's a lot of bad content out there that's potentially even bringing people down. If I can do anything on the internet and create any type of content, it's the positive form live streams that are something that I can actually, I feel like I can do that, right? I can show up for you if you can show up for me. If you want to help me make it a place and space, you just got to show up and be part of it with the others that are in the live stream. It's not necessarily going to be for, like that guy down the street, but maybe that guy up the street, maybe. It doesn't matter where you're coming from in life, though. If you're here on YouTube, just be mindful that it is a live stream experience that everybody can watch from all age groups. So let's keep it PG on the YouTube live stream, because I don't want to be responsible for any kid getting exposed to anything that like is weird, or potentially them read something in the chat that they're like, oh, I gotta Google that, and then someone's gonna be like, well, where'd you get this from? And it's like, well, then I watched that guy's live stream and it was in the chat, and it, he didn't say it, but someone said it in the chat. I don't want to be responsible for that either. Anyways, my mind just kind of like goes all over the place. So this is actually ready, but I've never done this before. So if we're doing these ones, I guess I just fill it up and put it in there. We put the Pam on there, which means we probably use one of those things, these things. Now we take this and we also do this, and let's preheat that oven, which we probably should have already done. So welcome to me making a cake and seeing how long it takes me to make a cake. It's a German chocolate cake in this live stream, but it's been taking me forever to even get this far. Bundt cake, cupcakes, a bundt cake. So for me to do it in the way that it's like rounds, 2 8-inch rounds. Wait, so what are these? Do these have like a measurement on how they are? Oh, I don't actually know the cooking time. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna try it anyways. Let's do 28 minutes and then I'll try that thing. I think it'll be about 28 minutes, but I could be wrong. But you know what we gotta do? We gotta preheat that oven to make sure it's ready for me to be able to use it, to be able to make it. To be able to do it, it needs to be at 325. 325, bake, 325. Oh, 325, that's kind of low, right? No, maybe that's right. I'm not really sure. When it comes down to me showing up for you and baking things, I'm not a professional baker. I do have a cousin that actually does it professionally. She went to school for it though, but I didn't go to school for it. I just end up doing it for fun. And it's fun to be able to make it happen here online for those that are looking for it. As I like to document my life, you can potentially watch it and be part of it if you want to watch it and be part of it. We're gonna put some fun frosting onto this cake tonight. Yes, we are. If you're looking for someone that's baking tonight, well, I'm going to be doing that here in this live stream with you. If you do like watching someone bake on a daily basis, well, don't do that. But I do this, which is, pretty nice in itself. I turned on that other light because I just feel like it's just too dark. I did have those other lights going. Let's see if they can get those back on, but I'm not really sure if that's actually going to end up happening. It does seem like they don't really want to turn back on, which is kind of a shame. Kind of a shame. Now, did they run out of battery life? They shouldn't have. They should last for 2 hours. But then again, maybe they did run out of battery life. When it comes down to things happening here in the world, well, this is one of them things. For you to watch the way you want to watch it, well, I don't know what you're looking for. But I do know that I'm already making it happen. So you can be within it if you want to be within it, or you can just be looking at it if you want to be looking at it. I'm looking for one other thing. There's something that's like on the ground. There's something that has to do with... Where is it? My bad. 1 second. Oh, there we go. There it is. Fantastic. Yes, I found it, and it's coming back over here. Yes, it is. So now we do this one. I'm just going to turn these. I think I can get these back on. Let's try to get them back on. So... yeah, I can get them back on. Well, that's good. Yeah, that is good. This lighting's way better anyways. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, and I'm looking to hang out with you. If you want to hang out with me tonight, you don't have to hang out with me, but I'm definitely doing what I can to make it happen. And if you do like being within it, well, we are starting to pan up these things, and we're going to do the baking, and I should have just sprayed it into this thing. Oh, well, no, that's enough, right? I feel like I got that kind of wrong. Let's just do this. I know, I double sprayed it. Welcome to me doing what I can with you. It's fun to make the live stream happen. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, but I do what I can to make it in a space of the internet. For those of you that are having fun, chit-chatting and hanging out, it's always a pleasure to make the happening. The happening. I do appreciate everyone coming in and being a conversationalist to a degree. It isn't necessarily in any one space of the internet. You can watch me on multiple screens at the same time. So I'm here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. In these places, I do enjoy being here with you as you take the time to enjoy being here with me. I don't know what you're looking for tonight, but it is happening here. Cutie patootie. Aw, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate the people coming in and saying the nice things. He's so quirky, I could cry. Aw, that is so sweet of you to say. I do appreciate you saying the things that are also making my heart go, oh, pump, pump, pump. Anyways, it is nice to be able to make this happen. Let's pour in some on this one. This is it. We already mixed everything, so I guess we do a pour here. Oh yeah. This is definitely the right amount of cakes mix. You can feel it. It's going in there. I think I'd have to do the right amount in each one. We're guessing it right now. Yeah, welcome to it. I don't know if you're looking for a guy that's baking in his kitchen tonight, but that's what's happening here. You caught me like a deer in the headlights. I'm definitely here with you if you're definitely here with me in a place of the internet that has me doing the baking of a cake, a nice birthday cake, a birthday German chocolate cake. For those that are looking for that type of entertainment, a lot of people like watching cooking videos. This is basically that. So do be in it, within it, as we are baking it up, making it up, and creating it up. Yes, I'm just liking saying things. You liking saying things? You look like a scientist. Well, I do appreciate that. Do I look like a scientist that likes to bake? Or do I just look like a scientist in general? I do need to make sure I don't spill any, and I already have. So we're gonna just keep pouring it here. And I think this is just the last of it, and we've made it happen. And here I was thinking to myself, I had too much mix. And I was like, uh-oh, what's gonna happen? And I think, my mom said what to do, and of course, I shouldn't have doubted her. Yeah, the ladies in our life, don't doubt them. That's right, even the mamas. And I do appreciate everyone being within the live stream experience. Be respectful to those that are here as well. We don't necessarily want any one specific person to, dominate the chat. So the moderators are here, and the bots and the programs are here too. If you're making it all about you, stop it. Let's make it about me. This is my live stream. If you want to make it all about you, you should start your own live stream. Go ahead and do that. And do have fun doing it in this place of the internet. You can be part of a conversation that has a lot of people jumping in and chit-chatting, saying the things that they want to say, doing the things they want to do, but always staying within the parameters of what's appropriate, even for me to read what you can say and what I can say too. Mount, nice to have you. I want to raise my son to be like you. Oh, that's so fine, bro. Oh, well, Iris is laughing about something. Everyone keep it PG. Oh, we've got it happening here. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of it. Do keep it PG. So let's just let's be nice to each other. And let's also be appropriate. You can say all sorts of nice things to me, but let's not necessarily get it weird. Let's not make it a weird place. No, do you want it to be weird? Let's not make it weird. Other people want to be in the room too. Let's not make people cringe. No cringing in this live stream. I do appreciate you people coming in with all of the comments and saying all the things. Eventually I got to take this jacket off. It's starting to get hot. It's not cold in here like it is outside. I'm in sunny California, but it isn't warm. It's cold. It was sunny earlier, which was confusing, but that's just how LA works. That's why it feels really cold, but it's not. Anyways, the live stream experience has me making a German chocolate cake. We're waiting for the oven to preheat. We've poured all of the molds in, and we're gonna have a layered cake in this live stream. Now, I've never done this before, so you're gonna watch me do this for the first time, and I don't know if I'm gonna be good at it, but if you watch and you critique how I do, or potentially even revisit it, I mean, honestly, I'll just appreciate the feedback and your attention in general. It's online content for anyone that's looking for it. Just said the other day, he's uncomfy with some comments. sometimes Celeste isn't wrong. Why 3 cakes? Because you layer them. Yeah. It's hot in here for sure. Now that's good. See, that's funny. See, that's perfect. Yeah, keep it within the perimeters of that. That's like perfect. Anyways, just like flirting with me. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely a place and space that has me interacting with people out on the internet, and you guys can say what you want to say to a certain degree, but remember other people in the room too, and I always appreciate people being nice and respectful to each other. Peaceful Kevin's really doing what he can over there on the YouTube live stream experience, and I'd like it if people gave him some acknowledgement as the moderator that's here in the live stream. I can't keep anything, oh, that's interesting. Anything down after a sugary meal or something? I didn't read the whole comment, but I will try to actually read comments all the way through. We do have a little bit of batter left, but you know what? I don't feel like we need to actually push it out because I do feel like all of these are evenly filled. Do you feel like they're evenly filled? They look like they are, right? They're looking pretty good. We have one more thing to make after this, and that is brownies, but that's not gonna be like right now because we're still getting ready to put those into the oven. And when we put those into the oven, we start making the brownies, and then we put the brownies in the oven, and then hopefully this comes out sooner, so then we're always doing something, so then I'm not necessarily just standing here being like, waiting for things to bake, waiting for things to happen. Having 2 things is actually, I feel like, the best way to go. I've done these live streams a lot, but I haven't necessarily done them a ton of times because I'm not a baker, but I am baking it occasionally. You can rewatch the live streams when you want to rewatch the live streams, or you can be in the live stream if you want to be in the live stream. We should wash this bowl, but I really kind of don't want to. I don't want to get my hands wet. You're right, I'll wash it. Not quite yet though. We'll wash it together. You want to wash a dish with me? Do you want to wash a bowl with me? Do you want to have fun being in the conversation with me? Do you have a problem? If you have a problem, I mean, you could kind of ask me for some advice, but if you do ask me for advice, I might not be qualified. I'm not even a doctor. People keep asking me all sorts of doctor questions. I'm not a doctor, and I don't have any sleep tokens. So if you are asking me for sleep tokens over there on YouTube, seriously, I don't have any, even though you think I do and I'm holding out, I really don't have any. But if you need some sleep tokens, message me on my Discord server, and maybe over there I'll have sleep tokens. But right now I have no sleep tokens here. Anyways, thanks for being here, Iris, and thanks for enjoying the live stream experience with emojis. I love seeing a fellow, ADHDer, Dr. Beat Emergency. I don't understand, but I do appreciate you being within the live stream experience saying the things. Sleep token is a band, Ben. Yeah, but sleep tokens are also sleep tokens. I believe, there could be bands named all sorts of things. Like Iris is a song, but also a person that's in the live stream. We were talking about that last night. You remember that, Iris? Remember that Black and Tan where we were like Iris, but Iris Goo Goo Dolls? I mean, there are tons of things that can also, like when people say, like the Britney Spears reference that happened yesterday, where I was like, but you know what? Let's not reminisce. But it is also really fun. There's lots of bands and lots of things that are happening in this live stream experience being mentioned at times. You can also share with me your favorite bands on my Discord server. Underneath the music tab, feel free to share some songs with other people. If you have your own music, that's the part of the Discord server that I really want to always be there, is if you're an artist and you're out there and you have some work to share with other people, feel free to post it over there. So then I can see it and potentially support it, and also my community can kind of show up for it as well. So if you do have any videos that you do want some feedback on, I'm not against you sharing it over there on the Discord server. I do like seeing what other people are making, and also when it comes down to music, I just like the mainstream and the, garage bands. Those are always fun to see. And it's nice to have you here, Iris, saying Iris the person. Yes, Iris the person, not Iris the song. But Iris is also Iris the song made by Goo Goo Dolls. But yes, those sleep tokens, once again, if you are asking for sleep tokens like people have multiple times over there on the live stream experience of YouTube, I don't have any. Just to bring that back around. Yes, I do appreciate people being within it, and it's at 310 degrees, which means that we'll be cooking these things right here in just a little while. I remember now, I didn't step on it, but I could have, but I spilled something on the ground, cake batter. And now I've cleaned it up. Yes, it's over. I don't have to clean it up anymore. I just had to double check. Anyways, the live stream experience is here at my parents' house. I'm in their kitchen. We're going to be baking. Do you want to bake with me? It's Friday night. You can bake with me if you want to bake with me, or you can potentially just observe me if you want to observe me. But if you want to get yourself in the kitchen and you want to act like you're in the kitchen with me, go get in the kitchen and just prop up the phone on one side of the kitchen, and you can just talk at me and act like I'm in the room with you, and I'll, like lower the volume on me maybe and act like I'm not saying anything. You can just talk at me. You can even, hold your phone in front of you and kind of like, just act like you're talking at me. You could say things verbally, not just through typing. I talk a lot. All right, I talk a lot. I even talk to myself. You can talk to me even if there's no one else in the room. You know what? If you're out and about and you're walking around, you should talk to me. Yeah. Just say some stuff. Anyways, we're going to start putting these guys on. For 28 minutes, we're going to cook them. We do have toothpicks in here that we'll need to use as well, and we'll make it happen here in this place and space of the internet that did happen with anyone that was looking for a place and space of the internet. Yeah, so let's put this down here, and let's do that one, and let's do this one. Yeah, that's two. Yeah. And now it's the third one. This is that German chocolate cake that we started making a while ago if you're tuning back in. Or if you've been here the whole time, it's taken me quite a while to get it to this point in the video. Yes, I'm just all over the place. Anyways, we've got 3 layers of this cake, and there's 3 in there right now. And we're going to start baking it, and we're going to put that timer for 28 minutes. And let's see it happen. It's fun to make these live streams be a place and space for those that are looking for a place and space of the internet that is not necessarily for any one specific person, but as I try to make it fun for everyone else in the room, hopefully you can contribute to it by also making it an appropriate place for others to be in the room as well. Do feel free to be part of the conversation. Typical baking process indeed. Iris always downplaying the baking process. She's an expert. If anyone has any questions about baking, Black and Tan's in the live stream experience, just tag Black and Tan and ask her any question. She is no, she's really not. But you should ask her anyways, but she's not really a chef. But I don't want to lie, but I already did. So let's just hold to it actually. You know what? Let's rewind that. If you want to just ask Iris any of those questions about baking, she is an expert baker, and she's in the live stream as Black and Tan, so feel free to tag her in a comment if you want to know what type of eggs to use, which are large eggs, by the way, because she said it, or what type of cake mix is best. She is she is a knowledgeable chef out there, baker. I'm typing my fedora to you. Oh, you're tipping your fedora to me. Did I read that wrong and then say it differently? Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun. I felt bad because that kid got ignored because nobody wants to play games with kiddo, so he's gonna feel more left out being in there. What are you talking about, Celeste? Are you talking about the Discord server? Because the live stream experience is a place for you not to feel left out. If people want to play video games, you can play video games with your pals, I guess, but this live stream experience is a place for you to be able to just observe me. And, if you're having fun being within the community in which, kind of rotates around the fun environments I can create, hopefully you jump in and you find me to be entertaining. And then in that way, you won't necessarily need to be trying to gather people together to do something else. You can just join in and be part of the live streams when they happen so I can have fun with you. And that's the whole purpose of it. But I do see people sometimes try to congregate in other areas of the internet, but that's something you can always do. I can't technically help in every area of the internet. I could try to help in as many places as possible because I'm here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. Watch me in whichever platform you're most comfortable watching on, but I don't necessarily have a gaming system set up right now, so we're not going to be doing any gaming in this live stream. But I do know that one person did try to get people together to play something on the internet, but I'm not sure what to tell you. Fried by my mom's friend. You got fired by your mom's friend? I want to hear this story. Wait, you got fired for being too slow. Was cool, but you got fired for being too slow. Like as a chef? Oh, I see Celeste's comment. A kid tried to get people to play games with him on the Discord server. It's not the first time I've seen people do that. There's been a couple of times that people have tried to assemble people to play video games and it didn't really work out. When it comes down to you guys trying to interact with each other on the Discord server, it is a social media experience over there on the Discord server too. It might not always work out. People that are older and younger aren't necessarily always going to have time frames in order for people to meet up with each other. But if you do stick around and you hang out in my live stream experience, you could at least be amused by me showing up for you and you can just talk to me in real time. But if you're looking for actually playing a video game right now, that's when I say, you probably should turn to a different live stream experience where people are playing video games. There's a lot of stuff that's out there on the internet, and you got to watch what you're watching, of course, and potentially even try to make sure you're protecting yourself. But I guarantee there's someone doing something you want to do, or maybe a live stream that you want to be a part of, which I'm going to circle back around to that political thing I always say. If you want to talk about politics and you want to talk about topical things, this is not the live stream. But you could potentially join a live stream experience that has those things happening right now because there's so many of them. Just keep scrolling. Do that doom scrolling thing you were doing, and I guarantee you'll run into it. Yeah, was saying I feel bad. Oh, well, I'll reply to him later. I think a lot of people didn't reply because we're mostly adults. Oh, right. It was the minor? Yeah, I mean, remember we did go through that thing with the whole... Really, honestly, we'll never know until Discord does that... what is it? Discord needs to do that thing that it makes it so then they have like a verification system. Because someone we know might actually be... The thing about the Discord server that has already been proven, and I'm not bad-mouthing the Discord server, even though it's not here right now, is that there are people posing as adults that are kids. So there might already be 5 or 6 people that are on the Discord server that just haven't really disclosed the fact that they're actually 12 or even 13 or potentially, just like 14, 15, 16 or even 17 or even 9, which, sometimes it ends up becoming noticeable. Just like how when I used to play Clash of Clans, I forgot we used to use a Discord server to talk. We used to have this team, and I played with a bunch of people from England. There were people from all over the world in this one little team, and I played that for like a good 2 years, and we had like the same people involved. But we found out after like a full year that one person was 11. And then we also found out another person was like 9, but the 9-year-old had it taken away and sent us messages. And he was an articulate 9-year-old. But also, once they said they were 9 years old, it made a lot of sense. It was like, oh, that's why you keep asking for that to be explained. And it was like, oh, that does make sense. So always be mindful on how you interact with people on the internet. If you think you're seeing a real picture of someone, sometimes they're actually using a fake photo of them. Also, there's a lot of scams out there these days where people are using people's voices using AI, other people's voices using AI. I'm not AI, by the way, but I'm just letting you know that the scams and the impersonations are becoming of the many. So even if you think you're interacting with people that are potentially even your age, you gotta be mindful, and you always need to treat everyone like they're not technically who they say they are. I know. Love thy neighbor, trust people, but also at the same time, you don't really know. So you gotta always be as mindful as possible, and don't necessarily bring too much drama into the internet experience, because you don't want to disclose too much about your life to someone. They could use it against you. That's also why I'm trying to create these live stream experiences to be as fun as possible, but also as mindful as possible. I don't want people to be like misled. Anyways, it's fun to make the live streams happen, and I see Peaceful Kevin saying a lot of stuff. Oh wait, they just asked again. Well, maybe someone should reply. I don't know what to say. We could remove people that are underage, but I secretly suspect that half of my audience, which even the demographics, when I get it, are telling me things. Half of my audience is not that old. I'm not going to be saying much more than that. I'm pretty sure a good amount of you are pretty young. And that's okay to a degree. I understand what it's like to be young. So you want to watch things that adults are doing stuff, even if you don't fully understand things. I know I used to watch R-rated movies when I was 11, and I never understood any of the jokes. But yet I still found it to be humorous. I still don't understand why I laughed at some movies. You know, you rewatch a movie and you're like, oh, I didn't understand that joke. And you were like, oh, gosh, what's up with that? You know what? I can actually talk about something that I believe people of all ages can understand. Ice water. That's right. It's the unofficial live stream sponsor, and it's here for you if you're here for it. as the sponsor of this delicious live stream. It is tasty, it is refreshing, and we're now going to make some brownies. This is still cooking over here. How much time's left on this? We've got 19 minutes. Well, we just got to mix this stuff together. This is going to take no time. But I do want to kind of take my time a little bit. But what we got here is 3 tablespoons of water and 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, which we will substitute with canola oil. Yes, we will, because I can, and I'm going to. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It's going to be so much fun, guys. We're going to have a good time in this live stream experience, continuing to make, like, what, bundt cakes? I don't understand what it is. A layered cake? Anyways, let's enjoy each other's company. And it said 3 tablespoons, which is TBSP, which is this one. So 3 of these, water, and we also use 1/3 of vegetable oil. But you know what? I gotta drink some more of this delicious ice water. Ice and water mixed together. Mix them, enjoy them. They couldn't. What are you saying? Yeah, they couldn't they? Safety first, not second. Yes. Thank you for the safety huddle. It's the 13-year-old that wanted to be here at guest night, the one that begged. Yeah, I feel bad sometimes. Dang, they're 13. That's not the first time that's happened. In fact, if people remember, there was a couple of guest nights that we had at the beginning that had people that were in middle school and some people that were in high school joining in and being part of it. We had that one time that we had, you know, the 11-year-old that came into the live stream experience as a guest, and that happened months and months ago. It happened during the summer, if you guys remember that. There's always been dibble and dabbles with it. No matter what, when we're online, there's always going to be some sort of form of us having to deal with minors and having to tell minors that they're not welcome here. It's an awkward thing, but they are kind of welcome in a sense of be here and observe, but don't necessarily interact, because you're interacting with adults and it might make the adults feel uncomfortable, like myself. But I'm here on YouTube for people of all ages, especially if you're someone within my family. That's right, I did get the text earlier today learning that Charlie got braces today on his grandfather's birthday. It is my dad's birthday today. That's why we're making this cake. It's happening here. Another shout out to my papa. That's right. Another year. Another year. Thank God. It's nice to have him around, and it's nice to be here making him a cake, even though he already went to bed and he's not going to eat it tonight. I know, right? Isn't that just interesting? It's a sweet live stream experience, ain't it? And we are going to just mix up this Oreo mix. Oh, it came with real Oreo? No way. They're not a live stream sponsor, but they are getting some airtime. Anyways, the live stream experience has 1 egg being used and 3 tablespoons of water, and we need to get out the pure canola oil. That's right, it's not just any type of canola oil, it's pure canola oil, and we've got that being at 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to a live stream experience. If you're looking for that type of place and space that has you being like, pump it up. Yes, it could be a pump it up live stream. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to content in general, but I do these live streams daily. And thanks for saying happy birthday to my papa. I think the live is fine for all ages, but chats aren't like Discord. What I've grown to realize is like the Discord server is, what I've grown to realize as in like, how I look at the Discord server is kind of made for kids to use it, but adults just end up using it too. Because I was first introduced to it because I found out that some other people were using it for school-related purposes. And that was like well before, and video games. So it was like one of my cousins was using it, and he was like, in middle school. And it seemed like it was actually really good for him to be able to communicate with people, to be able to play games online. And I really thought that the Discord server is kind of like one of those things where, I think the Discord server is better than Roblox is for kids. I would rather see the Discord server be used than Roblox. Roblox has a lot of bad stuff happening there, and the Discord server doesn't nearly have as much of a bad reputation as the Roblox does. But yet, hey, Roblox is still being used, and Roblox also has a lot more kids on it, which that's also why I don't like using Roblox as much. You're basically asking to hang out with minors if you end up being on the Roblox. Yes, on the Roblox. And that's just due to the users that use it. Majority of users are not above a certain age, so by those standards, if you're using Roblox a lot, you're unknowingly sometimes hanging out with people that are a lot younger than you, or you're targeting people. And if you're one of those bad people out there that are targeting, stop it. Don't you do that. That's bad. Don't you do that. Anyways, yeah, I just can't have that in the chat. And honestly, there's a lot of stuff happening on the internet, and those Epstein file things, gosh, I don't even want to say anything else, because it's a positive live stream experience, and if I talk about it at all, I could go down somewhat of a rabbit hole, and that's not necessarily fun to go down, because honestly, there's some terrible people out there that deserve to go to jail. Yes, they do. But we're not going to talk about that. No, what we're going to talk about is making the Oreo brownies, as we are waiting for things to cook over here. 14 minutes, it says. Yes, 14 minutes. We're going to actually give that a little bit more of my attention in just a second. Let's just do, what is this, 1/3? So we're going to make sure to get that measurement. Hey, I got it right. Yeah, and one solid pour. I'm getting better at this. I've been baking more because, well, my live stream kind of calls for it. It kind of does. Thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of it. It's not for kids. Celeste, what are you talking about? What's not for kids? I completely agree, Ben. But you're right. Don't talk about it here. Dangerous Pumpkin, I hear you. I hear you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of it. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment tonight, but I do provide the opportunity for you to hang out with me if that's something you really want to do. You don't have to, but you can, and you can also share it with your pals. You can come back on a daily basis, and you can look for me if you want to look for me in the places of the internet that I may be existing right now. No, I exist right here, right now. That's right, I'm a real person. I'm not AI. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty much the last of the entertainment that's probably going to be real people. That's right. Soon we're all going to be like trying to figure out who's real and who's not real. At least I know I'm real, and you potentially know I'm real. Anyways, stir brownie mix, water, and egg in medium bowl. This is a bit larger. Until well blended, spread evenly in pan. Sprinkle Oreo cookie pieces evenly over brownie batter. Ooh, that sounds good. Then we bake as directed in a non-stick pan. Let's make it happen. In an 8x8, which one's this? This one is like, what? Where is the numbers? Right there? Right there. I see it. It's 18 something? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would it say 18? 11 by something? No, that's 28 by 18 by 14. What? Yeah, I'll figure it out. Anyways, the live stream experience is kind of fun to make and create. Let's pour that canola oil into this bowl, where we're going to also allow that egg to accompany it as well. Yes, the egg will accompany it too. It's always fun to have this happen. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment. We've got Celeste saying, oh, what is she saying oh to? It's my main account, just happens in positivity. I didn't realize that was because you changed your profile photo and I didn't read your name. I completely agree, but you're right. Oh, wait, what are we talking about, Celeste? You're like, oh, it's my main account. Oh, you talking about profile photos? Are you talking about talking to the people that are here, trying to figure out who's who? Wait a minute. What's going on with this egg? It's not breaking. I'm gonna get shells in there. I don't want shells in my mix. No. Okay. It broke and no shells. Perfect. Nice. Look at that. We made it happen. Anyways, live streams are fun to make and create, and it wouldn't be what it is without people coming back on a daily basis. I appreciate you guys as viewers, and as I do my best to create the place and space, hopefully you have fun being here with me as I have fun being here with you. That's so right. We got to get the water in there now, so we got to do 3 of these tablespoons. Which, do you want to use, should we use ice water? Is that something we should use? I was drinking out of that cup, so we shouldn't do that. No, that's not right. But that's 1 tablespoon of water, and then let's do another tablespoon of water. Water's pretty popular, and when you use water to make things happen, I'm pretty sure it's good for the environment, all right? Water's good, right? This live stream experience is really fun to make and create. I just have fun talking, and if you want to have fun with me too, that's great. If you do have a lot going on in your life and you feel like I'm not necessarily helping you have the best life thing going on, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Did I put in everything? I put in the water. Did we put in that? We did. Yeah, we did it. Right, guys? Anyways, thanks for being here, guys. I'm used to the account with the pic is mostly a blue shirt or something, so I didn't realize it was them. You didn't realize it was a Hugh. Blue shirt is my backup account. Ben, if you want to battle tonight, we can? Question mark. Up to you. Maybe we can. That does sound fun to a degree. We can look into that in a little while. Invite someone. Who is that? Who is that? I see that there's a little bit of a notice over there on the platform known as TikTok. And now we give this a good stir. Oh, look, it's coming together. It is coming together. We are almost ready to get this into that pan. We are going to pour this down, which I do feel like, it needs a little bit more. Let's do a different pan, right? There's like an 8x8. Maybe that one will be better. You know what? I'm satisfied with what I got going on right here. So I'm not necessarily going to mix and mingle and find something different. Yes, I said mix and mingle. I don't know if that's really a saying these days, but I said it, so it works in this context. Anyways, the live stream experience is me baking in this live stream. We're now making cookies, but we were making a cake, and we're actually still baking that cake. We're going to make that cake a layered cake on something. I need to take it out soon, but since we've stirred this thing up, we can get this onto here. Yeah. Fun. Right? Are you enjoying yourself? Hopefully you're here for the entertainment. If you're not here for me, then what are you here for? Maybe someone else? Do feel free to interact in the chat, get to know the other people that are here. I'm down for you to show up for me if you want to on a daily basis, but you could also show up for yourself in a way by making some friends and interacting in the chat. I understand people have been here for months, sometimes don't end up saying anything in the chat. I'm always trying to encourage people to talk, and I do have people dropping in and being within it on a daily basis. My hearing aid's falling out, which is pretty annoying, right? Anyways, if you have hearing aids, hey, I do too. Welcome to the live stream. We can talk about it later if you really want to. If you don't want to, that's okay. If you do want to be part of a conversation that has other people within it, well, it's fun to make it happen. It really is. It really, really is. And I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to the entertainment on the internet right now, but if this is something you like to watch, well, stop scrolling. Stay with me. Hang out with the others that are here. I'm here for you two. You're here for my gals. Aw, that's so nice of you to say, Peaceful Kevin. She's talking about the account that has a blue shirt in your profile. Oh yeah, in your profile. So Celeste is just talking about one of your accounts. Is that what is being said in the chat? No matter what's being said in the chat, this is where we're at right now. So let's keep cooking and let's keep making it be what it is. It's fun to make the live stream a place and space. I don't know if I should eat this. Worth it. Anyways, let's spread this thing out. That was good chocolate. I do love chocolate. Do you love chocolate? If you don't love chocolate, well, tell me about it later, because I can read the chat, and if you don't like chocolate, I'll read all about that. Yeah, and I'll be like, wow, no way, that's why you don't like chocolate? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Anyways, thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of the live stream experience. Is that M that I see there? Has M decided to join in and be part of the live stream again? Does that mean that she bought all the things? Not worth it. I only do fresh eggs. What? Oh, you're talking about me tasting the batter? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I probably shouldn't have done that. But you know what? I'll be fine. I'll be fine. And if I'm not okay, well, I'll just blame you. I'll say you told me to do it. Yeah. I'll be like, M said to do it. I'm going to go watch Twitch. I may come back later. You have fun on Twitch. I mean, I'm on Twitch too. Are you saying you're going to watch me on Twitch and then you'll come back later over here? Or are you saying you're going to go and scroll on Twitch and watch some people game? Celeste does like to game. I believe her game is Marvel Rivals. If anyone likes to play that game, bond with her a bit. I believe she's always looking for people to play with. She's like, no, LOL. Yeah, it's all right. You go and you do what you want to do. I'll always be here for you if you want to be here with me. The live stream experience is rewatchable, so if you do want to watch something else while it's live, you can always come back and rewatch my live stream here on YouTube. And I always do appreciate people coming into the YouTube live stream and contributing to it, and also adding to the whole experience and adding to that, you know, experience of maybe commenting on things, interacting on things. If you do decide to be a subscriber, maybe also, you know, join in and be a paid subscriber on YouTube, even here on TikTok, even here on Twitch. It doesn't matter where you're watching me from. I'm giving you the opportunity to interact and also support it. I appreciate you supporting the live stream experience any way you see possible. But I'm not necessarily looking for you to be like, oh, me on my, oh my, me, ho, my, mamma mia, citalita. Anyways, I do like to talk a lot. You're just going to listen to me actually rant for hours, it feels like. The live stream experience is a Friday night one, which means I have the energy and I have the power to be here with you if you have the power to be here with me. If you're looking for a place and space to potentially just kind of snicker every once in a while, maybe even just kind of like take some notes, then go ahead, do that. You can also rewatch it, so you don't necessarily need to stress out about the notes. You don't need to be like, Ben, slow down, I can't write all this stuff. You can just rewatch it whenever you want to rewatch it. That's right, it's an option, and it's a lot of fun to make the live stream happen with the Oreo mix that we're doing right here. This is a brownie mix. I've never made it before, but it's not just going to end with that. We also got to put on the rest of the Oreo stuff. We also need to check to see what's going on over here. And it looks like the top one's actually done. So the top one's done, but I think the bottom two need to go. Uh-oh, where did all the toothpicks go? No way. Oh my. If I don't have a toothpick, how am I going to figure this out? I don't know how else to do that. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you know what we're going to use instead? This is pretty close to a toothpick. It's not though, but it's the 9 for a candle. Anyways, let's get this going. I am making a layered cake, and that is what's happening here in this live stream. The layers for my papa. It's me making cake here in this live stream for anybody that's looking for a place and space of the internet. If you're not necessarily looking for a place and space of the internet, it's still here for you technically. But I'm not going to force it on you. I don't even know you. Anyways, the live stream is really fun to create. Hey, it can clean out. Okay, so that's done. So this one's done. That's the one that's on the top. And I do feel like, let's just give the other two like a second more. Yikes. Anyways, it's really fun to make the live stream be a yikes. Gosh, look at me. I do what I can to make it fun. If you're having fun with me, well, that's the whole purpose of the live streams. And if you're not having fun, don't force it on yourself. Don't stay here if you don't like it. Just maybe you don't like it. Don't force yourself to be in the room with me and the other people that are here, because there are people here that actually want to be here. And I'm not necessarily looking to create a place and space for us to really fixate and focus on dissecting things to actually like make it a more appropriate place for one specific person or one specific age group. I'm trying to appeal to the masses here, and if you're also, you know, fixating and focusing on maybe one specific thing I said, you got to give me some space. I'm not necessarily always thinking about everything I'm saying. I'm talking as fast as I can, but honestly, you have feelings, and that's important too. So if you do feel like it's just not a place for you, really, honestly, can't say it enough times. Just don't force yourself to stay within it. Just have fun being in the places of the internet that are most enticing for you. I won't be offended. No, I won't be offended. But I will enjoy hanging out with you if you decide to hang out with me. Yes, I do enjoy doing these live streams. And I always find it funny that when I do like stuff like that, where I talk like that, people think that they're like, oh, were you talking about me? And it's like, man, I just want to rant. I just want to have fun saying things. If you are fixating on things that I'm saying and you're trying to make it about you, you can always do that. You can always do that. Things are subjective. And us as the individuals we are, we tend to be pretty self-centered as human beings. I should know. I'm here with you if you're here with me, but I'm also filming myself and looking at me. Yeah, I'm looking at me and being like, that's me. And I'm like, hey, I'm talking to me sometimes. It's true though. I am talking to me and you're looking at me and we're all having fun being here. So let's see what's going on. Well, I really don't know if you are. You can let me know. So I think this one's going to be 29 minutes. So we do 29 minutes on this one at 325 grass Oh no, we messed up. We didn't grease the pan on the bottom. Well, too late now. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely me making a mistake, but you watched it happen and you didn't say anything. Anyways, the live stream experience is now done with these ones. Yeah, why didn't you say anything? Was that sabotage? Were you trying to sabotage this? Anyways, I did make a mistake. It's not your fault. It's definitely my fault. But if you help me in the future, I'd really appreciate it. And anyways, thanks for being in it. WTF indeed, Selena. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but yeah, it's gonna be bunt. Well, we are making the other things as well. We didn't put the grease on that though. That's not necessarily gonna be good. Anyways, let's get this one out and let's see how it's doing. Oh, it looks a little bubbly. It looks a little bubbly. A bubble, boo. A bee, blah, blah. Oh, this is not done. Nope, this one needs to go back in. At least that one's starting to cool off. All right, so let's get this back in there, and we will push that in there, and we will give that, what, like another 10 minutes? Let's do 10 minutes. No, let's do 5 minutes, and then we check on it, and then we do another 5 minutes if we need to do another 5 minutes. Yeah, let's do increments, because you know what? If I mess up, I can't necessarily go back in time, so why not just be safe about it? Now, we're going to have to make this in a little while, but we didn't put anything on the bottom of it. Can I fix that now? I don't think so. If you guys have any quick tips to be able to fix it, do let me know. I guess I could pour it out into something else, maybe a smaller thing, maybe an 8x8, maybe not. Oh. My. Anyways, it's really fun to make live streams. It's also a lot of fun to drink ice water, because ice water is the unofficial live stream sponsor. That's right, it's the unofficial live stream sponsor, and it's here for you if you're here for it. Get yourself some ice water and enjoy it today. Don't delay. Enjoy today. Oh my. The jacket has come off, but the swag has stayed on. Well said. I do appreciate that, Diana. It's always nice to have people say things. Nice eyebrows. Oh, thanks for the compliment. I really do appreciate that over there on the YouTube. We've got people on YouTube and on TikTok and on Twitch. It doesn't matter which platform you're watching me on. What matters is that you're watching me make cake, layered cake, for the first time for my papa on his birthday. But he won't be able to eat it tonight because I'm making it so late and he already went to bed. Anyways, the live stream experience isn't necessarily going to be judging me for that, is it? Well, I mean, I'm here on the internet for you to be able to write into the comments and judge me later if you really want to. If you're really like one of those people that just likes to be overly judgmental, you'll have fun watching my live stream. You will. You can say a whole bunch of stuff. Take some shots at me. Anyways, the live stream experience is a fun place and space, but if you are here in the live chat and you're interacting in the chat, be nice to the other people that are here. I got viewers coming back all the time. If you're going to be mean to anybody, be mean to me, but don't be mean to the other people that are here. Be respectful to each other, and also take the time to potentially even go on over to my Discord server, be part of the conversation outside of the live stream, and read the rules and have fun interacting in that place and space of the internet that isn't necessarily in this live stream right now, because we don't have the Discord server opened. No, I'm not on it, but I don't have my phone out because I like to try to give you guys as much attention as possible. Oh. Yikes. I'm trying. I am Armenian. Thanks for asking. I know it got a little quiet because I wanted to just check to see how this is going. I am a little worried about it. It just smells not like... I know when I did this trick, it didn't come out clean. That's ice water for you. And I was eating chicken a second ago. And I'll eat chicken again. Because chicken and ice water are delicious together. They really are. I'm not getting paid to say that either. So you know it's true. It's a lot of fun to make a place and space of the internet for anyone that wants to be within it. Does your papa stay with you? I'm at my parents' house cooking in their kitchen right now. What's with the shirt and vest, my man? It's called style. Anyways, it's a lot of fun to make this happen. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment tonight, but I'm baking in a kitchen. You can bake in the kitchen too if you want to bake with me. I'm trying to make it fun for me to show up for you and for you to show up for me in the place of the internet that is for anyone that's looking for a place to look at a guy in their 30s baking in the kitchen. You see this? Yeah, I just want to check it again. I'm focusing. I'm trying to make sure to do this right. I've never done this before. So even though I normally talk a mile a minute, I do need to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. So I've cooked it now for a little bit over 30 minutes. And I'm going to check to see if this can go in and come out clean, which it can, but I got to do that again. I feel like it's good, so we're going to take this one out. I'm not 100% though. I'm not a baker, what can I say? But I am going to make a layered cake for the first time, and so it's exciting, but it also is a little nerve-wracking. If I mess up, my whole family will be able to say something about it, and you guys online will be able to hold this against me forever and ever and ever. You can take a clip of this and show me in the future how much I messed it up, if that's something you feel like I did. Or maybe you can take it in the future and be like, this is how I'll learn too. I'll watch how he does it. I don't know where you're coming from in life, and I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to content, but this is a baking live stream, so let's stay within the perimeters of what it is. Let's not try to make it about anything else. Or about you. I know, people come in here and they just want to talk about themselves all the time. But we're here to talk about me. And then I can ask you questions about you. Yes, you hear that? You feel it? You feel that? Anyways, it's here in this place and space that, hey, is this one done? Yeah, it came out clean. Let's do that again. You see how there's like nothing on it? I stuck it in and then I pulled it out and there was nothing on it. Anyways, who do we got in the room? Who's here and who's enjoying themselves? We do get to take this off and put this on in just a second. So we're gonna let these cool down and then we're gonna assemble everything in just a moment. But I do like seeing who's here. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone want to say anything in the chat? I'm going to be over there reading it in a little while, and I can get to know all y'all a little bit better if you're new here. If you are new here and you want me to give you a follow back, let me know you're a robot or not. Whether you are or are not a robot, I don't discriminate against robots. No, that's technology. And technology is beautiful. That's right, it is. As you're beautiful too. That's right. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're looking for. Whether it be fun, not fun, exciting, not exciting. Let's do timer. Let's do 24 minutes. Even though I was going to do 29, let's just bring it to 24. Anyways, we do have this still happening, and I don't know what type of plate to make it on, so I guess I just get a plate out, maybe a serving plate. Let's see what we got going on. I do know my mod has her fancy silverware stuff. Do I put it on something like this? I guess I do, right? Let's do that. I mean, you're supposed to layer them, right? So if I put one upside down and then I put two right side up, is that how you do this? I've never done this before. So we're gonna try this together. We're gonna put it on this because this seems the most appropriate. It's a birthday cake thing happening here in this live stream. Doesn't this feel like a good thing to put it on? Do feel free to let me know in the chat if you think I'm going in the right direction. What are we making? Ray, thanks for being here and thanks for asking. We are making German chocolate cake. You can have some too. Actually, I can't hand it to you, but you can act like you're eating some of it. But thanks for being here, Ray, and thanks for asking. It's nice to have you here and it's nice to see you jumping in and being in the chat. It is a German chocolate cake that we're making with the frosting of rich and creamy coconut pecan. And we also have rainbow chip frosting being used. That's right, rainbow chip frosting. Now this is going to be used on those brownies you just saw me use. I really just want to try this. I just want to try it. We're not going to be putting it on the cake though. Thanks for jumping in and thanks for being in the conversation and thanks for liking the live stream. I do appreciate the taps, the likes, the shares, and people being here, being part of it is a fun experience for me. And it can be a fun experience for you too. If you don't like being within the live stream experience, that's all right. You can just watch my short form videos, and potentially listen to me talk and just be over there on the short form videos. When it comes to live streams, not everybody likes watching live streams. Totally understand it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, stay. No, I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, I also make short form videos too, so you can watch those as well. You can have fun talking to me if you want to talk to me while I'm live, or you can just have fun looking at me and then just kind of like watching me over and over again in those short form videos. But you can also just take screenshots now. You want to take a screenshot? You want to take a screenshot of me lifting one leg up? Kind of going like this? Yeah, well, I did it already. So if you took a screenshot, you took a screenshot. If you didn't, well, you missed it. Anyways, I gotta check on see what's going on over here. Oh my. Yeah, it's fun to be able to do these live streams, but I wouldn't be able to do it without the refreshing, hydrating water in the live streams that are helping me keep myself hydrated. Oh my. And it really helps with like clearing the voice to be able to have that good projection. You see how it is? You see it was drying out a little bit. You got to keep yourself hydrated when you do a live stream. If you're looking for any live stream advice, well, I don't necessarily have the most of it, but I do have some of it. Drink some ice water. Enjoy yourself with the refreshingness that you can bring to the table. Thanks for liking the live stream, Julian. It's nice to have a Daniel in the room. I don't know if you're looking for a place and space. Diana's here saying like the jacket came off. Hammered, thanks for saying I'm Armenian and asking if I am, and me saying, yeah, I'm Armenian. Yes, I am. It's always nice to have you guys jump in and be within the live stream experience, as I do have people jumping in and being in the conversation. Wow to you too, Smile. Wow to you too. It's nice. Yeah, Jesus, blah, blah, blah. Let's not talk about religion in the live stream experience too much. It's not a place and space for people to be able to like preach in some ways. I'm not necessarily here trying to create a spiritual live stream or even a self-help live stream. I'm just here to be able to entertain those on the internet, which also, even if you just decide to join the Discord server, it's really just supposed to be a fun place. You can kind of use it to connect yourself with people for advice, but I always recommend that you don't necessarily make your life technically public. You don't really want to document everything that's going on in your life publicly on the internet for people to be able to look back at and for people to be able to come across. You could be embarrassed in the future, and I don't want to necessarily provide you with a space and place that you'll look back at and be like, man, I was so young, and you just cringe. I don't want to have that be happening. That's why I got to be a little mindful of the places of the internet that I've created, and I do want you guys to try to take from it what I'm putting down, but you're not necessarily going to be able to make a place and space for everybody to be able to utilize it in the way that they feel it should be used, maybe. Whatever you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, this is just an entertaining live stream that's engaging and that goes beyond the live stream on the Discord server, but is also here on YouTube and on TikTok for you to interact in the chat and to get to know the other people that are here. It's always fun to make it happen, though. The fit and the sending... Aw, thanks for letting me know. You're sending it out? You send it out. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Ha, ha, ha. He. Anyways, it's fun to be able to make the live stream for you fine people out there on the internet. And I didn't catch your name, but hopefully I can read it later. I'm not sure who's in the room with me, but I'll try my best to interact with all of yous. And I do have fun creating the live stream. For those that are having fun watching the live stream, like and share, please. Like and share, people. Tap it away. Tippity tap. Tappity toop. Tippity top. Tappity tippity 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 tappity tappity too. Now, I do enjoy the live streams. Looking in these places of the internet for entertainment are always a challenge. As someone that also gets stuck doom scrolling, if I can entertain you tonight, well, that's an accomplishment. And if I can't entertain you, well, I mean, I tried. I know I'm not going to win them all. I'm not necessarily going to let that get me down. And if you're like a regular viewer and you're coming back and you're supporting my live streams, I really do appreciate you jumping in. I do hope that it's fun for you. We're going to be flipping them over now. I don't know if this is going to work, but I assume you do it like this, right? Am I doing this right? we're figuring it out together for the first time. I'm trying to make a layered cake. I assume I go like this. Yikes. It doesn't. Okay. I feel like I gotta move it a little bit. I know. Now I do a layer, right? All right. Tell me if I'm wrong. How am I doing so far? Do let me know. We are still baking the Oreo brownies, but we are making this German chocolate cake layered, and I've never done it this way before, but I know that this is the way that my dad prefers it, and my mom also says this is the way it's supposed to be made in like our family, and we're gonna stir up the I know, right? Every family does it different. How does your family do it? Anyways, it is fun to make a layered cake for the first time so far. I mean, I'm enjoying my process. We're gonna just make a nice smooth layer. A nice smooth layer of frosting. Yes, look at this. It's happening live, and I'm making sure to make it a fun place and space for all of those that are looking for me. I'm doing what I can to be here with you as you're taking the time to bake with me. Maybe you're also spreading that frosting on that chicken. No, not chicken. This is a cake. Whoops, slip of the tongue. I was thinking about chicken because I've been eating a bunch of it, and I do like chicken, and I also enjoy a good glass of ice water. When it comes down to this cake, it's a German chocolate cake, and all of the brands that are involved in it aren't necessarily important. Anyways, the live stream experience has me trying to be as much fun for me as possible, and I'm showing up for you as authentically as possible, but as it is a place and space that is documented and is filmed, when you put a camera on yourself, you're not necessarily going to be as authentic as you can be in any one situation. Like, well, maybe some people that don't know they're being filmed. What are we making? We're making a German chocolate cake over here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. Rewatchable in some of these places. Do feel free to rewatch it if you want to rewatch it. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, but this is a German chocolate cake with its first layer of tastiness. We are trying to make it kind of thin though. I don't want to make it too thick. The first layer is the first layer, and the first layer is going to be a little thin compared to the other layers. Maybe thick on the outside, but we do need to get all of the layers covered. And I don't want to necessarily put too much on the first round, because then what am I going to do when I get to the other one? And the other one. And I didn't get any extra because I didn't think about that until now. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, maybe I should have got 2 things of frosting. But you know what? I didn't know because I've never made this before. Look, trial and error. Anyways, I'm learning. Note to self. I know what to do next time. But I am here in this live stream experience doing it for the first time with you. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, you've done this before. I have not. But thanks for thinking I have. That means I'm playing it off well. Ain't that right? I do think so. Yes, next time. You can watch me make it again and again here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. Rewatch it when you can here on the YouTube, maybe even here on the TikTok. You can't rewatch it on the TikTok? No. Oh, no. It's okay. We're making cake here in this live stream, and I'm trying to make it a place and space that is fun for me to make a cake. Make a cake, bake a cake, bake a cake, make cake, bake a cake. Bake a cake, make a cake, bake, make a cake, bake a cake, make a cake, bake, make a cake. What song is that? It's Lollipop, Lollipop, a lollipop, la 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 lollipop. So if I was to change those lyrics and make it about cake, it would be bake a cake, make a cake, I'm gonna bake a cake, I make a cake, I'm gonna bake a cake. Yeah, right? Doesn't that work? I feel like it works. Anyways, whether you think it works or not, that's not necessarily what's important. What's important right now is we're figuring it out together. Yes, we're figuring this out together. Thanks for liking the live stream, by the way. I do appreciate people coming in and making this a fun place and space. German chocolate cake indeed. Layered German chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. Make a cake, a bake a cake, make a bake a cake, make a cake, a bake a cake, make a bake a cake. Yeah, it's a little bit of a parody happening here. Anyways, the live stream experience has me being here with you, and I'm just trying to burn off some of that energy as well. I want to sleep well tonight, and if I don't say too much, do too much, walk around too much, then I can't end up sleeping. I don't know if you're the same way, but I am just like that. Just like that. Oh, right, we're baking another thing too. I can't forget about it. No, 13 minutes. I just want to give it a check. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking so good. Yes, it is. I'll make a cake, a bake a cake. I'm gonna make a cake, a make a cake, a bake a cake. I'm gonna make a cake, make a cake. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, if you were looking for a live stream experience to just kind of watch a guy do some things, That's what's happening. If you don't like watching some guy do a thing like this, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, I do enjoy doing my live streams. It wouldn't be what it is without the support and the overall participation of those that are viewing. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the acknowledgement, and I appreciate all of the sharing, the liking, and just the hanging out and just getting to know each other to some degree. You know, I can get to know you, you can get to know me, we can like each other, hate each other. It's the internet. I'm not going to get along with everybody, but when we do get along with people, we get along with people, right? Anyways, it's a lot of fun to make the live stream happen. I don't know who's in the room, but give me a shout out if you are and you've been here before. Reported? Yes, reported. Y'all enjoy your night. Thanks for being within it. I do appreciate you being in it. It's nice to have Isaac here. It's nice to have the German chocolate cake thing happening over there with the smiles piece. And if you guys are being nice to each other, just keep that up. You know, keep it up. Be nice to one another. I'm not necessarily here for people to tease each other. I don't want you guys to be in the live stream and provide yourself with an unhealthy balance of a conversation. No, no, no. Unless that's what you want, I guess. I'm not going to be able to amuse everybody out there in the world. That's really a shame, right? But it's nice to be able to amuse you, whoever you may be. Thanks for jumping in, and thanks for making it special. I don't really know what you're looking for when it comes to content in general, but I'm trying my best every day to make it as appropriate for as many of you as possible. And as people have provided me with feedback, and I have been here for quite a while, I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job, but I can always do better. So do let me know how I'm doing, and feel free to interact with the others that are in the room, and try to make it a place for you to have fun with others as I am having fun with all y'all. Now, I think I go like this, so we're gonna go layer 2. I don't know how to get it out. Yikes, did it get out? Did it fall down? You guys can see it, I can't see it. Let me know in the chat. I mean, I can't see what I'm doing. I haven't done this before. I'm layering a cake for the first time. I did the first layer, and I'm a little nervous right now. Do you think I'll be able to do this? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. Does anyone have any tips or tricks on how I could do this easier or better or potentially more efficiently? Potentially more efficiently? Specifically more efficiently? It's not coming out. Uh-oh. So what do I do? What do I do? Do I use this knife? Do I loosen it up on the sides? Is that gonna help? Is it gonna help? Oh, it might. We did oil the can. I mean, not oil the can. It's the other one that we didn't put any Pam on it. Pam, chia. Anyways, the live stream experience has me saying things quite a bit, so don't necessarily fixate or focus on any one specific thing I say. Now, that looks good so far, right? Doesn't it? I've never made something like this before. I'm trying my hardest to make it look good. And that's really what's important, right? The looking good part, maybe. Anyways, I do have it happening. Let's put this here, and let's put this here as well. Fill in those gaps. You know, we don't want to do that. Anyways, we've got these two done, and we've got one more. Oh, we're definitely going to have to do some dishes. We do want to check to see how this is going. It says 9 minutes. But is that accurate? Let's find out. We got to use that thing that's here. I just want to give it a little bit of a check. I've never made these brownies before. They are Oreo brownies, and everyone knows Oreos are delicious. I mean, I'm not being paid to say it, but we all kind of feel it, right? And anyways, the live stream experience is definitely here with no specific sponsor, but if anyone wants to reach out, let me know. Oh yeah, this is nowhere near done. No, is 9 minutes even enough time? Let's find out together. Anyways, the live stream experience has me now doing the second layer on this cake. This is a German chocolate cake here on YouTube and on TikTok. Thanks for joining in and thanks for being part of it. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, or what you're up to. Yes, Armenian indeed. Yes, I am Armenian, and I do appreciate you asking it, and I'm not right sure how many of you are in the room, or where you've been coming from, or how you're going to get here, or when you're going to stay. What are we making? When you say yes, Armenian, Lori, are you responding to someone? Because I don't see any comments above your comment. Is there a whole bunch of comments that I'm not able to read? Because that does sometimes end up happening. Lori, I see you said yes, Armenian. Are you referring to something that someone else said? Because I don't see a comment of anyone asking me what my ethnicity is. It looks like chocolate. It is chocolate. This is a German chocolate cake over here on YouTube. And I still don't know if... Oh, Lori's liking the live stream, but I haven't heard her response. I'm not sure if someone did ask if I was Armenian, but I just can't read the chat, I guess. Or, you know, sometimes the chat just doesn't really work here on YouTube. I mean, here on TikTok. it's a gamble here and there. Anyways, help me out by being part of the live stream experience, tapping on the screen, giving as many likes as you can, and do feel free to check to see what's going on. It looks like chocolate. Does it? Yeah, yeah, it does. We've got people here on YouTube and on TikTok hanging out. Now, this is the rich and creamy frosting that we're using. It's called the chocolate pecan frosting, and this is for the second layer. And then we put the last layer on top of this layer, and then that's basically like it, like of the cake. And then my dad's birthday cake is made. Yeah, I'm almost done with it. Isn't that just fantastic? He'll end up liking it. He likes the pecan. In fact, I feel like most of my family likes this. I think I'm the only one that doesn't like this type of cake. If you're watching me make this and then you make this for me, I'll fake it and I'll act like I really want to eat it, because I'm not that picky of an eater and I can still eat it, but it's not my favorite cake. If you make it for me and you're thinking to yourself, man, this is his favorite cake, yeah, I'll maybe like amuse you a little bit because I'll feel bad. But it's not necessarily my favorite because it really isn't my favorite. No, you know what my favorite is? Just chocolate. Just chocolate cake. Just some good old-fashioned chocolate cake. So tasty. Yes. And you can't make it the way my aunt did, so you can't really make it the way I'd love it the most. Anyways, the live stream experience is here for you. Maybe you can actually. Challenge accepted? Anyways, it's fun to have people jumping in and being part of the conversation. I don't see anything in the chat, but I do hope you guys are enjoying each other and cross-talking a little bit. We're here on YouTube and on TikTok. Either says hi, thanks for being. Esther says hi. It looks like yes. What's the occasion for the chocolate cake? What a question. It is my pop's birthday, and we're making him a cake. He already went to bed, though, so he's not going to be able to eat it tonight. But I am making the cake in the live stream experience for everybody that's looking for me. I'm here on the internet right now, and you can be part of the conversation if you want to be, or you can just be coming back whenever you're available, and you can be part of the conversation then. You don't have to be part of it right now, though. I'm not telling you have to do anything. No, it's not my job to do so. I'm not necessarily requiring you to stay within my live stream either. If you feel like the live stream experience is fun for you, you just jump in and you be part of the conversation. If you feel like it's not fun for you, keep scrolling. You don't need to let me know. You don't need to make it a big deal. You could just keep going and see what else you like on the internet. If you are here on a regular basis and you do feel like the live stream experience has wronged you in some ways, make sure to reach out to the moderators. The moderators are here for you. If you feel like you've been teased by someone within the live stream, or even me myself, feel free to mention it to some of the moderators. We always like to take note of the things that are happening here in the live stream. Just keep in mind it is documented, and since it's rewatchable, it protects me, and it also protects a lot of the people that are in the live stream. If you misremember something, or if you don't necessarily take the time to actually really revision what ended up happening in a conversation, well, you can always just come back to it and watch it without having to depend on that memory of yours. Well, if you are going to depend on that memories sometimes do end up going more towards feelings rather than facts. That's why I'm also making sure you can always rewatch it. So if you do feel like there's something that was said that was maybe out of line, you can always rewatch it, take a clip, and send it to me. And don't necessarily linger around it if you do feel like it's just like tone or something. Remember, I'm talking to a lot of people trying to show up here online, making it a fun place and space for me to show up for you and for you to show up for me, and it's not always easy for me to be able to do so. My favorite is white cake with chocolate frosting. Ooh, Lori's right. That's really good. I do find that to be a favorite too. What was that? That was weird. I might need to investigate. I might need to investigate what's going on. I don't know what's going on, but I will figure it out. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment on the internet, but if you want to be within my live stream experience, I do appreciate you keeping it PG with me and the others that are in the room too. Also give a shout out to my cousin Lori who's in the room, who's liking the live stream experience. I do love her, and I like it when other people like her too. Love her too. And it is a live stream experience that has me making brownies over here, which look like they're almost done. And also we've got the layering of cakes. So far I think I've done a pretty good job. Hopefully I don't mess it up. But we've done layer 1, we've done layer 2, and now we put layer 3 on, and then we cover it some more. Now this one's going to be more challenging in my opinion. I think what I have to do is do by doing up and down. So I think I go, we're going to use a plate, because I want this part on top. All the other ones I did upside down. I don't even know if that was correct. I'm just trying to make this happen, and I'm doing what I think needs to be done, and I've never done this before. And it looks like Lori's saying hi to everybody. It's nice to have Lori here talking it up and being within the live stream experience. We do have people over there on YouTube saying things too. How old is my pops? Oh, he's in his 70s. He's like 77? Oh, wow, he's old. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely here for you if you're here for it. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment. I don't even know if I'll be able to entertain you. I don't even know if I'll be able to make you happy. But if I can, I'll do my best at doing it. It isn't necessarily for any one specific person, but I do my best to try to make it for as many of you as possible. And I do have fun creating the place and space. But I don't, I don't necessarily have like full credentials and making it for people of all ages, but I try my best to be able to do so. But as it is a place and space, I really got to do what's best for myself and what's best for the community. So I can't fixate or focus on any one specific person at this moment in time. Yes, I know some people are like, but give me all your attention. I wish I could. Not really, actually. I don't know you. But I do know that I'm here online trying to make it for as many people as possible. And we are trying to get out the last... Oh, we got it out. So now that I got it out there, I flip it one more time. So we do one more flip. I don't want to mess this up. Let's make sure to get it lined up. We're getting it lined up and we're placing it down. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it was. Yeah, we made it happen. Look at that, right? I mean, I just got to cover it with some frosting, and we've got a 3-layered cake. For the first time I've done it here on live TV, on live YouTube. It's basically TV. On my live stream, it is fun to be able to make my own little TV show for you to watch, and I do appreciate you being within it, as it is a TV show about me doing the things that I can do in my life. You can make a TV show about what's going on in your life too. You can even make a place and space of the internet for people to be able to congregate if you really want to. If you feel like you want to do that, I'm always here to kind of support someone else to do the same thing. But do also feel free to be part of the conversation outside of my live stream experience in the places of the internet that are for you if you're looking for them. We don't necessarily have any one specific person being mentioned as a moderator in the live stream, because I don't know which of my moderators are here. But I do appreciate the moderators that drop by when they drop by. For however long they decide to drop by for, that's really up to them. Anyways, the live stream experience has me doing what I can to also make the frosting happen. Yes, the frosting happen, because this is the last layer of frosting, and we did layer this thing up. You see how it's, it's pretty good, right? We've got layer 1, layer 2, and then layer 3. I know, pretty fancy, right? Ooh, we still got to check those brownies, which are also going to be covered with the rainbow chip frosting. So, it's going to be like 2 cakes. He's in his 70s. Come on, he deserves it. Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun to make and create. Once again, another shout out to my papa, whose birthday is today, while it's still the day of February 20th. It's here in these places that I'm not necessarily looking for any one specific person to potentially call out and say, hey, you're here. Well, actually, it would be nice to say, hey, you're here, and then say blank, blank person. But we've got to check to see what's going on over here. It's the time. Yes, it is. It is that time for us to pull out whatever's in here. Yikes. Oh, mamma mia, Sita. Sita, 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 Lita. Mamma mia. Sita, 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 Lita. Yes, let's do it. Let's pull it out. This one's done. Yeah, these are brownies. We'll let them cool down over here for right now while we're still covering that with frosting. The live stream experience has actually commenced into an area that it's, kind of at the end game of it, because we're just putting frosting on things now. We'll eat a couple brownies and we'll call it a night. So share the live stream with anybody else that you know likes to watch people bake, and you can be in it while it's still happening, where we're going to eat a little bit of, not this is for my pops. We'll eat the other one. But we will continue to put the frosting on. And this was actually a really interesting experience. I have never done this before, and I think I'm actually pretty good at it. Are you good at making things in the oven? Baking things, maybe? If you are, do feel free to share with me the things you've baked. Even on my Discord server, there's a place for that. Yeah, you can make videos here on YouTube, in TikTok, and on Twitch. And you can tag me, or you can potentially join my Discord server, and you can post on the channel known as Carne Asada recipes and things you've cooked if you want. You don't have to, though. But I do appreciate people being within my live stream experience, and also just having fun getting to know the other people that are here. It's a community of those that like to watch the live stream. And I don't know who you are, where you are, or what you're up to, but I do know that the live stream experience is a lot of fun for me to create, and I do appreciate everyone being part of it. Yeah, I do. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to cakes, though. Unless you tell me. Feel free to share what type of cakes you like to eat. I shared what type of cakes I like to eat, and my cousin also shared what type of cakes she likes to eat. I don't know if she's still... Oh, she is still here, like in the live stream. It's always nice to see you. Is that a German... It is a German chocolate cake. This was me baking in the kitchen here on this night of Friday night. There's lots of things to do. You can go to a movie or you can watch me instead. You don't necessarily need to go out tonight. It is already 11:44. I don't know why you'd go out right now unless you like going to bars. You might be getting home and you might be saying to yourself, well, I don't want to fall asleep quite yet. It's Friday night. Yeah, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. You might be saying that, or you might be saying, it's Friday night. I have to go to work tomorrow. I need to get to sleep. This guy's making cake, and I need to go to sleep, but I want to watch him make the cake. Yeah, you might be saying that. Or you might not be saying pretty much anything at all. You might just be blankly staring at me. Or you might be saying to yourself, saying to yourself like, make a cake, a bake a cake, make a bake a cake, a make a cake, a bake a cake, make a bake a cake, make a cake, bake. Make a cake, a bake a cake, I make a bake a cake, I make a cake, a bake a cake, I'm gonna make a cake. I'm making a cake, I'm making a cake. You making a cake? Because I'm making a cake. Yeah, I do like doing these live streams, making it fun for you to watch it and be in it. It's always a pleasure to make it happen. We be making and baking and making and baking the cake. Baking and making and making and making and making and making and making. Making and baking a cake and a caking. I be a caking, you be a making. I do like to eat bacon. Do you like to eat bacon? I don't know, I got to that. But I'm still just kind of like reminiscing with you. I'm not sure if you're looking to have the whole thing happen. Very introspective. Oh, I don't know why you said that. I don't understand how that applies at all. But I do appreciate you guys being within the live stream experience. Maybe you said that a while ago and I was saying something else. Anyways, it's really fun to make live streams, but as I do it, I wouldn't be able to without moderators. So if you can, say thank you to those moderators in the live stream. Here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch, just mention it in the chat. Be like, go mods! And also feel free to jump in and say go mods and give a recognition to the moderators that are over there on the Discord server. Like my main mods over on the Discord server that really made it what it is with editing the channels and making the channels a place and space for people to be able to share different things. That's right. It's over there because we've got Jam and Sarah Sarita Bonita de Citalita as moderators really contributing to it. It is a lot of fun. Thanks, Lori, for saying go mods. It is 1:45 a.m. for you. Brother, what time is it for you? It is 11:46. Is that too late to make some cake? But it is 1:45 for you, so I don't know if it's actually good for you to make the cake at this point in time. You should probably go to bed. But I've just pretty much finished it. I'm just putting frosting on it. You know, we have finished the baking part, which was the most exciting part of the live stream. It really was. I had a lot of fun. And if you had fun too, well, that's fantastic to hear. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to voices as well. Do you like more of this type of voice? What type of voice would you like me to be talking in? Do feel free to let me know how you're doing within the live stream experience. Oh, wow. On your good. You enjoy the cake. I'm proud of you. Aw, thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks for liking the live stream too. As we have gotten to this part of the live stream, I might be in a kitchen, but it isn't necessarily just me in a kitchen, like looking at a cake. It's me making the cake. I'm making a cake, baking a cake. And I was singing it earlier, but it's more of like, make a cake, bake a cake. Make a cake, bake a cake. Make a bake a cake, make a cake, bake a cake. Oh, I'll make a cake. Yes, I'd make a cake for you. You'd make a cake for me? It's a cake. It's a birthday cake. It's a great thing to have. I do appreciate all those gifts. I appreciate the heart puffs, the roses, and the chilies. Thanks for being here. It's nice to have you here, Chance. Oh, what a name. Anyways, it's nice to have you in the live stream experience, and I see all those gifts, and I do hope you decide to come back in the future. Be a follower. I do live streams every day for at least 90 minutes. This is a baking live stream, but I like to cook. I like to eat. I also like to play some video games every once in a while. I'm more of a Mario Kart type of guy, but sometimes I play the Fortnite to be here with my nephew and others in the live stream experience. For those that are looking for a place of the internet, it isn't necessarily in one space of the internet, but I do appreciate you guys jumping in and making it very special for me. I don't know what's going on in your life, but I'll be respectful, give you some space, and also give you the opportunity to be part of it if you want to be part of it. But also remember, you don't know what's going on in my life, so try to show some respect. And also feel free to be part of the conversation. Be respectful and maybe make a friend. It's social media. Share the live stream. Share it with a friend. Maybe. I'm not sure what you're looking for when it comes to just content in general, but we're going to need to also figure out, how do I make it so then this thing's kind of like fresh? I have to cover it tonight, don't I? Don't I? Yikes. Ah, well, at least it's covered with frosting, that's for sure. Let's give it some love on the sides. Love on the sides. Yes, not too much, because there's not that much left. But we are putting the frosting on, making sure we're getting some on the sides right here. Just for fun, just to get some extra dibble-dabble. Those that get those pieces get a little extra frosting. I mean, it's not favoritism. I'm not doing it for any one specific person. But it is kind of also sticking the cake together, in my opinion, using the frosting to kind of give it that reinforcement. Yes, that reinforcement, so then it's kind of like attached. I just don't want it to fall apart. I've never made a layered cake before. This is the first for me. Is it the first for you? I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to content in general. But as I make it really fun for everyone to be in the live stream, well, I mean, try to make it fun for everyone to be in the live stream. It's not necessarily, your outfit is nice. Aw, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate that. It's nice to have you here, Maddie. And I do appreciate the compliments. I appreciate people coming in and making the live stream special in so many ways. We are showing up for each other on the internet. And I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to, but I do my best at trying to make it for as many of you as possible. And it was me baking a cake here in this live stream tonight, and it's been a lot of fun doing so. I've made myself a German chocolate cake with the pecan rich and creamy coconut frosting. Yeah, we did it with the frosting, and it's done. We made it happen. We do need to kind of cover it up, I believe. I think I need to cover it up. Don't I need to? Oh, wait, we got a little bit. Yeah, we got a little bit left. Now that goes right on the tippity top. The tippity top. And now we got to bring our attention to the brownies, where I'm going to try a brownie, and I'll also be here with you. If you're here with me, we got to probably clean some things in the dishes. Clean some dishes too, but the live stream experience will be over before you know it. So do be a follower and keep coming in for daily live stream experiences with me. It's so much fun to make it happen for everyone that's looking for a fun place on the internet to be able to watch me. I don't know what you want, but I'm trying. Or am I? Anyways, the live stream has a little bit of this and a little bit of that happening. If you are part of the live stream experience outside of the live stream on that Discord server, join in and be over there. Ben, we want to frosted together. Who is this? Is this William Rotter? Oh yeah, we did. We ran into each other in Old Town not too long ago. I remember you, William. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely here for you if you're here for it. It's always nice to have people jump in from all walks of life. If you went to school with me, if you did potentially get to know me at some point in time, look, I'm here, and I'm here to entertain you. If you want me to entertain you, if you don't want to be entertained by me, then just keep scrolling. But if you're looking to just watch me for a little while, well, it's the internet, so you do what you want to do. I don't necessarily have any control over what you decide to do, but I do have some control over what I decide to do, which is make this a positive, fun live stream experience. If you want to talk about anything topical, potentially anything that's controversial, I prefer you don't, because I'm not necessarily qualified or educated in all fields of everything, and I want to give you the opportunity to just kind of watch me, potentially have fun looking at me, maybe even have fun listening to me, potentially even laugh, if you want to laugh. It is fun. Great cake, buddy. Thanks for letting me know. I do appreciate that. It's nice to have you here, nice to see you here, and I do appreciate you, William. It's nice to see you come back and be part of the live stream experience and be in it, or just, jump into it. I said come back, but I don't know if you've watched my live stream before, but I have seen you before, and I do appreciate you being within it. Give me Luna Rose is here. Thanks to have you here on the live stream experience of TikTok. Remember, guys, we're live streaming in 3 different places. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. There's a chat in each of these places. Do feel free to get to know the other people that are here, and maybe even ask some questions and have fun asking me what's going on. As we have baked this cake, we need to bring out the next thing, which is it hot? It is. All right, so let's make sure that this isn't going to burn me. But we also have frosting for it, which might be unnecessary because it's a brownie. It's not really cake. But sometimes you just want to spice things up in life. You know what I mean? Gotta spice things up for you. Anyways, it's fun to see people jump in and be in it. Looks good. Thanks for the subscription. I do appreciate that, William. Thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. And also, thanks for saying that it looks good, Della. Thanks for being here, Della. It is a nice cake, isn't it? You go off to bed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the thanks for subscribing. And I look forward to seeing you in the future, William. You take care of yourself and get yourself a good night's rest. Everyone give him a good send-off over there on YouTube. He's an old friend. So give him a send-off and maybe even say hi to him in the chat. It is nice to be able to be here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. We've got Luna Rose being like, I'm going to go eat a Pop-Tart now without me? Or are you asking if I want to eat a Pop-Tart with you? Because I'm pretty busy, but I really appreciate the offer, Luna Rose. But good night to you too, William. Also, some think, oh, you love my eyebrows? Thanks for letting me know. I do appreciate that. What are you watching? Well, you're watching me, Haley. I just finished baking this cake, and we put the frosting on it. We're gonna put it to the side, and we're gonna start the next thing, which is me taking this frosting and putting it onto these brownies. And then we're going to eat some of it, and then we're going to call it a night. Because, you know, it's getting pretty late, but I do long live stream experiences, apparently, even though this could have been a little more self-contained. I always try to I want to start doing some fast live streams every once in a while. I got to work on my format. Anyways, give me some feedback. Let me know. I'm still growing, and I'm still learning, and I'm still here with you if you're here with me. I'm no perfect person over here. I make mistakes, and I'm definitely down to live in those mistakes and also give you the opportunity to hang out with me and talk to the others that are in the live stream experience and potentially even learn. Maybe. Honestly, you could learn too. We can all learn together. It's always fun to be able to make the live stream happen for those that are looking for a place and space of the internet that they could potentially just kind of unwind, listen to me, and not necessarily think about anything too intensively. Thanks, Peaceful Kevin, for being here and for mentioning and for removing or restricting a comment. Always appreciated. What kind of cake? This is a German chocolate cake with the coconut pecan frosting. That's what that is. But we're here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. In these environments, you can hang out and interact however you see appropriate for you to be within it. Actually, you know what? There is, like standards. Just like any other live stream. Just be mindful of the feelings that others have. And I don't know where you're coming from or who you are technically. But as I do show up on the internet for you can show up for me too. You can also get to know the other people that are in the room. Be mindful that there are people from all walks of life. Some people are posing as older people, and some older people are posing as younger people. I know it's weird, right? But I'm 36 and I'm real and I'm not AI, so I'm not gatekeeping anything. If you're a gatekeeper out there and you're gatekeeping your life, you're probably not live streaming, and you're probably also not actively commenting or telling people potentially even the truth about your life. Because, that's what gatekeeping is. You can keep it a secret. But if you don't want to gatekeep anymore and you want to do a live stream, I encourage you to do so. It's a lot of fun, but you got to put a little bit of your life in front of everybody else's eyes, so you can't really gatekeep your life anymore. I know, right? It's really out there. I'm here for you if you're here for me. In a live stream experience, it's a lot of fun. Do have fun being within it. Are you posting as older? 36, you look 21. Wow, what a compliment. What a compliment. I still feel 22, that's for sure, especially when I run. Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun for everyone to be within it. Double digits. Hey, you were in the double digits. Yes, I've been in the double digits many times in the past. It goes double digits, then it goes single digits, then it goes 100, then it goes single digits again. I know, it's so weird how that ends up working. This week, it's really fluctuated a lot. It's been a lot of fun to do my live streams throughout the time that I've already been doing it. But I do have to say, this week has been one of the best weeks of viewerships, and also the most followers I've gotten this week on all the platforms, it feels like, except for here on Twitch. But here on YouTube and on TikTok, I seem to be doing pretty well with getting more people in the room and providing you guys with a safe place and space to just kind of be humorous with me. I try my best not to talk about serious things, but every once in a while, we do need to kind of touch base on something that could potentially have happened. Really, the only times that I end up having to talk about the live stream experience to where I feel like it gets serious is whenever we have to talk about the Discord server, because the Discord server can get weird at times. Be appropriate over there. Read the rules and do try to help it be a better place and space for everyone to join in and be part of the conversation. It's not just for one person to talk. It's for all of us to talk, and it's not a place for you to be, technically fixating or focusing on any one specific person other than me. Me. Yeah, because it's my fan club. If you really love me, join that Discord server. It's the fan club community. What's this? Cubed ice. Thanks for asking. What am I going to do with the cubed ice? Well, since I put the cubed ice into this nice cup, well, now I add water. And by adding water into the ice, into the cup, I just kind of give it a little swirl. You hear it? Yeah, you hear that ice? That's the sound of cold. Yes, cold water. Delicious, right? And hydrating and refreshing. Well, absolutely. Because this is ice water. It's the unofficial live stream sponsor. And I do appreciate ice water in my life. And I do recommend it to those of you that haven't had it maybe in a while. Maybe you haven't had it since you were a kid. And you were thinking to yourself, oh, you know what I really enjoy? Something that would potentially, kind of quench my thirst, but not necessarily give me a bunch of sugar. Ice water is that drink. It's pretty healthy for you. And there's lots of plastic in it. Not that everyone wants plastic, but we have lots of microplastics out there in the world. So there is some plastic in it. But it's not going to kill you. No. Plastic's kind of good for you, right? It's part of the diet, the daily diet that we're all eating. Yes, and if your strategic placing of the cake, I know, right? Pretty strategic. I was just really thirsty. I do talk a lot. And you know what that means? I need to keep myself hydrated to keep the voice where it should be. Up here, maybe down here. I don't know. It's a lot of fun to talk in general. Anyways, let's get this going. Did it cool down? It did. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some frosting on this and we're going to eat a little bit of brownies and we're going to call it a night. It's been a fun Friday night for me and it hopefully has been a fun Friday night to you. Once again, another happy birthday goes out to my papa, my papa, my father. Anyways, that's his birthday cake. It is. And it's a German chocolate cake. And now it's not his birthday anymore. But it was like a minute ago. But I still said happy birthday one last time before the end of the day. Anyways, it's really fun to make the live stream happen. Food indeed. 10 folds. 10 foods. I'm not sure what 10 foods. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but I do appreciate you being in it. Food. And it's nice to have people being in it. Too much for me. I can't take it anymore. You can't take the food anymore? Anyways, let's make it happen with the frosting. Now what we're going to use is not this one. Wait, no, this is the one. You see this rainbow frosting? It's an original. The chips are in the frosting. What? And we're going to put some of that here. It's going to be the second thing that we're making in this live stream. We've baked quite a bit. You're right. If you're watching here on YouTube, you can't really see it, but now you can. Anyways, it's a lot of fun to make it happen. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, but if you want to watch someone frost something in this live stream, that's what's happening. Yeah, in this live stream. Watch a different one if you're looking for someone to do something else. But I'm not necessarily going to be able to amuse everybody with all the different things that are out there in the world. I'm not doing those other things. I'm doing this thing. Are you doing this thing? Thanks for saying I did great. I did great, you say. Ooh, yes, cake does look yummy. The cake looks good. The brownies look good. Oreos are Oreos, ain't they? Anyways, I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to tonight, but if you are at home, potentially even bored, or maybe you're out at a bar and you don't like any of the people you're with, you can watch me instead of looking at those people you don't like. But potentially you do like them, you're just not getting along with them right now. Relationships are complicated. It's pretty true. Those people you think like you probably don't. And then the people that do like you don't realize they like you, so you don't talk to them, but they're like, liking you, but you just don't make time for them because you're not sure if they like you, but then you're like, well, I guess I got... And then you've got that friend that you've known forever that you like them, but you don't technically know what's going on in their life these days, so you're like not fully informed on what's going on. You don't want to feel like you're imposing. And then you have that one friend that, always has a girlfriend, but for some reason is never married, and it's always a different girl every time you meet up with them. And you're like, wait a minute, but I just met this other girl. Why do you keep introducing me to new girls? And it's like, no, it's all right. This one's the one. And then, a couple months go by, and it's like, wait, no, this one's the one. And then, another couple months go by, and then they're like, no, this one's the one. And then another couple months go by, and you go, what? I just don't want to meet the girl that you're dating right now because it never ends up being the one. I don't know if that goes on with your guys' life. Anyways, the live stream experience is a lot of fun for me to make and create, and I do have fun making it fun for you. And we have Peaceful Kevin saying things as well. It is nice to have the conversations happening and for people to jump in and be within it. It's always a pleasure to make it happen. And I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to conversation, but if Iris is here, she should say something. She's the toothbrush that gets pooped on by the toothpaste of the group. That's right. Everyone needs someone like that. But I still see my cousins here. Everyone give a shout out to my cousin Lori. And Peaceful Kevin's in the room on both TikTok and on YouTube. One of our moderators here on the YouTube experience. Yes, let's just put on some of this frosting. Yes, I maybe should have started to do this when it was still kind of warm. But we're not going to do like an intense amount of frosting because, you know, I want people to still taste the Oreo. Because the Oreo is really what's important. Anyways, thanks for liking the live stream. Thanks for sharing it. You need love, Ben, and a beautiful girlfriend. Oh, well, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate that positive energy. Everyone coming in with that positive energy, wishing me well, telling me I feel, or telling me that, like, you know, things. Just telling me things in general. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to a conversation on the internet with someone that you don't really know. Maybe I'm older than you. Maybe I'm younger than you. Or maybe I'm the same age as you. Or maybe, just maybe, I look just like you and we look similar and you're like, hey, we look alike. I mean, let me know. Send me a photo. Anyways, the live stream experience is really fun for anybody that's out there that's a bot, program, algorithm, or potentially even just a user, a real person that's out there. Whether you're a bot, program, algorithm, or just a user, a person out there, if you're a new follower, let me know and I'll try my best to give you a follow back. I do enjoy trying to make those relationships out here on the internet. And if you like making relationships on the internet to kind of like amuse yourself and have yourself watch something that potentially isn't necessarily the same thing that you've always watched before, maybe I can make the entertainment for you. Maybe I can be that thing you watch that you haven't seen before. Yes, maybe. Maybe. Anyways, we did the singing of a little bit of a song earlier. If you missed it, we made the parody of Make a Cake, Bake a Cake, which was to the tune of, do I have to rewatch it to remember this? Dang it. Lollipop? I think it went to, yeah, Lollipop, Lollipop. Yeah, we made a little bit of a song in this live stream experience. So feel free to, you know, like sing it along. You know, maybe it'll get stuck in your head. I don't know if you want to have it be stuck in your head. But if it does get stuck in your head, I mean, isn't that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? Anyways, the song went like this. It was like, make a cake, a bake a cake, make a bake a cake, a make a cake, a bake a cake. I made a cake, I made a cake, I baked a cake. Oh, I made a cake, I baked a cake. Bum. I do love the Lollipop song though, just as it is, but it's nice to make a parody of it. You know, I do what I can to bring the energy to the live stream, and if you have fun watching me, that's great. And if you're saying to yourself, Ben, you're doing a terrible job at putting frosting on this thing, I wouldn't disagree with you. I could do a lot better. I'm not necessarily paying attention to it though, because I'm having fun kind of looking at myself and even looking at you. That's right. You. I can't see you, so I can't actually see you, but I do kind of have like an idea of like all of y'all, and I'm like, oh, I'm looking at you and you're looking at me, and we're all kind of just looking at each other, and it's like fun for me to show up for you, to show up for me. Where's Mikiki? I wonder where Mikiki is. Probably asleep. Gosh, that girl. Anyways, the live stream experience is really fun to be here with all y'all, and I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to conversations and interactions on the internet. I don't know what's going on with you. I barely even know what's going on with me some days because the world's so confusing. No, I know what's going on with me. But I can't imagine being part of the conversation in so many different places. Yeah. I know, I'm still putting it on there. It's just like not working to the extent that I want it to. I think what I should do is just keep going, and I think eventually it'll look good enough for me to be like, it needs sprinkles, even though it has like sprinkles in it. But I just feel like that's what I'm gonna say at the end, because I always want sprinkles on things. Do you like putting sprinkles on stuff? Well, I do. If you don't, it's okay. It's not necessarily a requirement. It's not like a red flag, green flag for me to see someone say whether they have like blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I do enjoy you guys jumping in and being part of a conversation that has people coming in and being part of the conversation as well. Yeah, I know, it's a little confusing. I say a lot of stuff, and I'm kind of redundant, but I'm not necessarily going to be making the live stream experience dull. Yeah, I'm going to be as amusing as possible. As amusing, enticing, and exciting. Icing, the pan. No, there's icing on the Oreo. I just feel like I don't want to do thick icing. I want it to be like a thin layer, so I'm trying to like push it out, but it's not really working how I want it to look. But you know what? It's probably just going to turn into whatever it is. Yeah, whatever it is, which is whatever it is. Which is going to be whatever it is. Now, how many more layers can I get on this thing? I don't know. But I do think that this one's the best right here. We still got to cover that cake as well. I'm not sure what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment on the internet, but I'm doing my best to make it for anyone that decides to drop by of all ages. And as I've been told, my live stream experience tends to have the energy and the vibes that people like to see, people like to hear. And I do appreciate you guys being within it and being part of it. I don't know where to take it from here, but I'm not sure where we're going to go after this. I don't really know. Oh wait, we're gonna eat one of these. But I don't know how this is gonna be. Am I gonna be happy about it? Maybe, maybe not. Anyways, thanks for being here. Garrett, or is it double layer? That is a triple layer, or that is a cake for you. And that one's already been made. We've been baking in this live stream, and we finished making the birthday cake for my papa. Lori, thanks for liking the live stream once again. But we also have the cake as a German chocolate cake with the coconut pecan frosting. So that one's done. But over here, what we have being used is rainbow chip frosting on top of Oreo brownies. So it's kind of like another cake, but it's not really. It's brownies. Yikes. Is this normal? Nah, I don't know. Anyways, the live stream experience is definitely me figuring things out and making it fun for you to show up with me. It's an adventure. You get to jump in and be part of my life for a little bit. My friends sometimes drop by every now and then, but it's mostly it's just me in my own live stream, like most people. A lot of other people live stream as well. You can watch other people's live streams, but this live stream is a live stream for you to hang out with me, not me. And ... No, it's just me. But you also have the ability to be with me and other people in the live chat. So in the live chat, it really is like a group effort. It is what we make it as a team. And that's right, I'm putting you in my team, saying, hey, how you decide to show up and how you decide to interact in the chat does matter. And if you say bad things, we have moderators that'll remove you. Because it is a group effort for us to make it a safe place and space for the most part. Because that's how most live streams work, right? We do got the moderation tools of today, though. So a lot of it's bots that are making those decisions. Whether you're having fun being in a conversation with everybody else, I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to, you know, the place and the space, but let's figure this out. Yeah, I actually think that this is starting to look even better. I'm trying to see, how should I do this? Should I just stop where it's at? You guys see this? What do you guys think? Looking pretty good, right? I'm thinking. You're witnessing me think. And as we think, I feel pretty good about this, actually. Let's just keep going. I feel like I could use a little more frosting on it. So we're just going to keep putting frosting on it. And I mean, like, it'll get eaten. There's no way that this won't get eaten. Even if it ends up tasting kind of like weird-ish, as long as it tastes like sugar, it's going to be consumed. Yeah, I've got a lot of family members, nieces and nephews that just love candy in general. and I guarantee it will be consumed because we pretty much eat everything that is chocolate, everything that is baked, and it just kind of happens. Sometimes a slice or two or a cookie or two kind of slips by and no one ends up eating it, but for the most part, everything gets consumed that has the sugar in it. The sugar, it's so popular, so tasty. Do you like sugar? What type of sugary desserts do you like? We've had people share their favorite types of cake in the live stream here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. I encourage you to be able to do so. If you want to take a picture of something you really have made yourself, maybe you are baking and you want to share it with me and with other people too, you can do it here online and you can tag me, or you can also share it on the Discord server. Yeah, or you can share it in the YouTube group, which is new, and it's similar to the Discord, but it's on YouTube and moderated over there, and you can only get into it if you're a paid subscriber, and that is new, and that is nice, right? For those of you that want to get to know me and that also want to be part of the live stream experience in ways that are more enticing and interacting, you can be a paid subscriber here on YouTube, and you can be within the YouTube group that is now existing. So this is new. It launched about 3 months ago here on YouTube, and it's still formulating, but if you do decide to post within it and be within it, it's moderated by bots, so we'll let that be what it is. And there's somewhat of a strict moderation policy to it, but I really don't know because I have never used it before, and it isn't necessarily active right now because we don't have any paid subscribers here on YouTube. But if you want to do that, you can do that, and it's kind of a place and space for those that just want to interact with me and the other people here on YouTube. It's interesting, right? Yeah, it'll be fun. I read into it today and I said to myself, you know what, this might be the future. Who knows, maybe it'll be better than the Discord server. Anyways, the Discord server is there for you right now, so do be in that if you want to be in that. But as I am creating a live stream experience, I got to keep experiencing what the technology has to offer and try different things and give you the opportunity to figure it out with me in a way. If you do want to, I'll acknowledge it and I'll be here with you if you do want to be here with me. And I don't necessarily know what you're looking for when it comes to me creating content, but if I can create a place and space for you to make some friends, and then, you know, maybe even you don't need to stay around after you make some friends. You could potentially even just use those friends to utilize the rest of the internet, potentially. Maybe play video games with each other or something. That would be worth it. That is more worth it than anything else. Creating the place and space for people to be able to congregate and maybe make a friend, and then potentially even have those friendships bleed out. Not bleed out like in a bad way, but, you know, bleed out of this live stream and into the other areas of the online world, maybe even in real life a little bit. Although if you do meet up with people you meet in my live stream in real life, just be mindful. There's lots of people out there that aren't necessarily saying who they are. There's catfishing happening, and then there's people that, you know, technically get kidnapped. So you don't necessarily want to put yourself in harm's way. But I want to give you an option and an opportunity to get to know me, other people that are here, and potentially even have fun chatting the chat, chitting the chat, chatting, chat. Look at me just saying things. Anyways, we are now wrapping it up. I feel like I've done the whole middle, so now I just got to make sure to do the sides again. Oh yeah, no, this is looking good. We got it. It's almost done. It's almost done. We're going to eat one, and then we're going to call it a night, and I'm going to thank my moderators, and I'm going to say thank you to all of those that have dropped by to be part of a live stream experience that does happen daily for at least 90 minutes a day. This was a baking live stream, and it's been so much fun to make for the first time a German chocolate cake that's layered. A layered German chocolate cake with that coconut pecan frosting. Yes, if you like coconut, well, it might be a thing for you. I don't like coconut, so it's not really for me, but it's not even for me to begin with. It's my dad's birthday cake. And that is what is that. Yes, that is what is that. What's up with that? Anyways, it's been so much fun making the place and space for anyone to jump in and be part of it. Oh, thanks for saying that you hope I have a wonderful night. I hope you do too. And I do appreciate people coming in and being within it. Hope your dad had an amazing V-Day. Thanks for saying it, Dangerous Pumpkin. I do appreciate that. And thanks for the Heart Me, Space Coyote. I do appreciate that too. It's always nice to have people come in and be part of a live stream experience that does happen daily. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment on the internet, but I try my best to give you that ability to watch me, a male in his 30s, living his bachelor years, you know, updating here and there, but for the most part, doing the live stream experience for you to be able to interact with me and the other people in the room. I'm not necessarily bringing people into my live stream, even though it's been requested here and there. It really is supposed to be a place and space for you to be able to hang out with me, and I do see that people have come in and been part of it on a daily basis, and I really do appreciate it. It's really fun. Are you still doing a guest live or postponing it? Oh, we're not doing a guest live. We'll just do it next week. I do usually say that on Friday nights, and then I never really end up pulling through. Sorry about putting your hopes up, Dangerous Pumpkin. I just, I get so excited talking myself, and if I let people in, I have to let them talk too, and then I can't talk endlessly. And then I have to share the microphone and the attention, and you know what? I'm kind of selfish here online, and I'm saying to myself, do I really want to give someone else the ability to talk when I could just talk endlessly? No. Anyways, it's so much fun to make it happen, but I do appreciate people being within it. If you guys really want a guest night, maybe we can make it happen. Oh, I need to stop putting your hopes up. No problem, it's okay. No need to apologize. Oh, thanks for telling it like it is. How am I? I'm good. Thanks for asking over there on YouTube. Who is that? Is that Blair, Blairy, Blara, Blurry, Blurry, blah, 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 blah. Oh. Ice water. It's the unofficial live stream sponsor. What did I do with that knife? Why did I put it in the sink? I need to use it still. I forgot all about it. We need to cut up a little bit of a piece. A little bit of a piece, a piece of pat. We're gonna try a little bit of these brownies that I just made. And then we're gonna wrap up the live stream. As much as I've enjoyed being here with you, I hope you've enjoyed being here with me. As I do enjoy the live stream experiences as they are, baking cakes isn't necessarily what I do on a normal basis, but this was a live stream experience where I made a cake, and this looks like a cake, but it's not. This is brownies. Oreo brownies. Brownies, brownies. I'm eating brownies. I love me brownies. Yes. It's be brownies. Anyways, we do got to cover that as well. We don't want it to go bad. Cakes have egg in it. You probably never have issues with dehydration. Oh, because of the ice water that's my sponsor. It does look good, doesn't it? Thanks for being here on YouTube and being so supportive. It's over here on TikTok and on YouTube where we're going to eat a little bit of the brownies. Yikes. Yeah, it's kind of stuck on the bottom. But I've never had this before either. No. Have you guys had this before? Why am I waiting for you to respond? You guys can't even talk. You can say things in the chat though. I'll read what you read later. If someone's tried it, I'll acknowledge it still. But for a second there, I was like, oh, wait, they're going to say something, right? Anyways, look at that. That looks pretty good, right? This is an Oreo thing for you. Yeah, an Oreo thing, if you want to say it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Oh. Ooh. It's the sound of a man working on the chain. Gang. Oh. Now this is delicious. Ooh, ah, Oh, Oreo. Thanks for being here. It does look good, doesn't it? Don't eat. That's the man. All right, we got to wash some dishes. All right. I'll leave the live stream going for just a second. We'll thank the moderators when we wash these bowls and whatnot. Let's clean up what's over here. I'm going to move a bit faster because I'm probably going to want to go to bed pretty soon. I mean, normally I like to watch a movie on Friday nights, but you know what? It's already pretty late. We've made it this far. But normally live streams end on Friday night with me going into movie night. And I invite people in usually, but movie night's not happening tonight. It's been so long. It's been so long. No, you're right. You're right. Space Coyote. Yeah, he's right. I watched your live for 100 minutes. No way. Now that is an accomplishment. Thanks for joining in, guys. A lot of people have made it to 100 minutes, which is a real big accomplishment. Oh, talk about tasty. Now, that's the sound of the man working on the train. Oh, wait, no. On the chain. Yes. You know what? I'm going to eat this one tonight, too. So these 3 have already been cut off, and they're ready to be picked up later. Not quite yet, but it seems like a midnight snack to me. I got to put these to the side, and then that one to the side, too. We're going to move these cameras in a second just to get them over to the other side. But Ice Water is the unofficial live stream sponsor. Just to mention it again so you don't forget. Just don't want you to forget, you know? If you're like watching my live stream, and that's the sound of the man working on the chain. Oh, we're moving some trash because in order for me to move those cameras, it needs to go where this trash is. Yeah, there's some trash over here, that's for sure. It's the sounds of the man. Takes my walking on the ground. Me, ho, ma. Yes, this is that, and that is this. It's a live stream. Wouldn't you guess it? Wouldn't you feel it? Do you feel it? If you feel it, you feel it. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Keep going. It isn't a place for everybody on the internet. It's a place for some people on the internet. But I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to conversations. But I do know what you're looking for when it comes to entertainment, potentially. I actually don't know you. But I do want to act like I do, just a little bit, and be like, oh, I totally know what you want in life. You want to watch me. I have no idea if you do, though. But I hope you do. We do got to cover this cake. We also got to get this down. This is something that I pull up and just to get it out of the way. This is where the fruits are usually kept. But we're going to keep all of this stuff right here. So let's cover it up because it's going to need to stay fresh. It's going to be eaten tomorrow. Yes, it is. Now we've got it. Yes, we've got it. How did you make the German cake? Oh, we used, the bowls, and then we made it in the oven. I didn't do it by scratch. I know some people are probably like, huh, did you make that from scratch? No, but it was really fun to still make it. But we're gonna cover this one first. This one's the one that needs to be covered first because, it's just easier this way. Just having it be covered, it's gonna be nice and fresh tomorrow as well. This is for the birthday boy, which is, my pops, but I think this one's the one he's gonna be really excited about. Came out pretty good, right? Anyways, thanks for watching my live stream experience. We're gonna wash a little bit of stuff in the sink before we end it, but let's cover this up and let's move these cameras and let's continue on with hanging out with each other for just a little longer. Let me make sure to turn this light on as well. It's not anywhere on the internet that I don't want to be. I mean, I want to be in all these places and spaces, and I took the time to hang out with you, and I'd love to hang out with you again. If you want to hang out with me, let's just do, is this good? I want to do it lightly. I don't want it to be on there too toughly. Toughly? Is that even a word? Is it important? Whether it is or it isn't, doesn't matter. If it does matter to you and you're like, I've rage baited you in some way, I apologize. I don't want people to be doing that whole, oh, you're spreading negative energy. No, I don't want that. But I do want to be doing what I can do to make it fun for all of you to be in the conversation with me too. Yes, I don't know what's going on, but I do know that there's a lot happening in the world. And maybe this live stream experience is going to, make it easier for you to not have to engage and have to do all that you need to do. Ice, water. We got to do this now. I moved that stuff over there. I'm just making sure to actually take care of all this stuff. I know sometimes when I stop talking, you're like, wait, is he okay? You know, at the end of the day, I still need to think. The live stream experience is definitely a place and space for you to observe me, but I'm not necessarily going to be like some sort of superhuman. And if you're expecting a lot from me, well, I hope to not disappoint. But if I do disappoint, I mean, come on, I'm human. Aren't you human? Anyways, let's move over to this part of the room, and you can continue to watch me and even potentially interact with me for just a wee bit longer as we wrap up the live stream. This is the rest of the chicken I have, but I don't really want to eat it anymore. Well, I should probably get rid of it. I should probably do something with it. I don't know. This is also some more chicken. But you know what I'm going to do with this one? You guessed it. I'm going to put it in the good old-fashioned refrigerator. Refrigerator. Anyways, I talk a lot. I have fun making noises. And maybe you do too. I'm not sure what type of noises you want to make. But I'm going to move this camera first. But whatever those noises may be, hopefully, you know, they're appropriate, right? One would hope. Anyways, let's move these cameras too. Look at us having some fun. Ain't it just the best? Nice to have you, you human, like the rest of us. Aw, thanks for saying it. I do appreciate that. Yeah, let's be humans together. Let's all just acknowledge the humans in the room. Be like, go human stuff, people, places. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's just unplug these and shut them off. Wow, they are overheating like crazy. So those lights don't actually work that well. That's an interesting thing. Well, you'd think they'd work well because of how... No, it doesn't really make sense. Well, when it comes to portable lights, you gotta find the right type. So we're still gonna be working on that later. But right now, we're gonna move these cameras over to where the other camera is, and we'll be concluding the live stream experience over here by the sink. It's a fun place, right? You know, I feel like the cameras are so far away, so maybe we'll bring them a little bit closer. At least this one. This one needs to come closer, definitely. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, let's even do this one too. Oh, yeah, no, that's the way to go. Yeah, because I'm not even gonna stand like right here. I gotta back up because I can't even get to the sink yet. Now, look, there we go. Anyways, do you like to watch people at the sink? Are you at home? Are you not at home? Are you trying to find someone to watch that just kind of has more of a mellow vibe? Well, this might be the live stream for you. If you're not looking for a live stream like this and you just want to be a hater and a troll in the live stream experience, remember there's other people here too, not just me. So do be mindful on how you decide to show up and maybe be a little bit more respectful in the sense of, you know, not everything on the internet's going to be for you. So maybe, just maybe, it'll be here with the entertaining... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now that's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. Yikes. Alright, so let's get out those things. Yuck. Ew. Water. Splishity splash. I know, it's pretty fun to be taking a bath. Anyways, the live stream experience has this wrapping up over here. As I'm here with you, we are wrapping up the live stream experience with loading the dishwasher a little bit, something like that. We do gotta actually get some soap in here, I think. Yes, some soap. You know what? We're gonna do one thing at a time. I think all of this can go in here. We can do some soaking. You can do some soaking with me. By soaking some of it, it'll be easier in general. We've got to wash these. These are the 2 glasses I used for the ice water, which everyone knows is delicious. And if you haven't found out about it yet, you've never really enjoyed the pleasure of a good glass of ice water, well, I don't know how to sell it to you, but it's normally pretty free. At most restaurants, you'll be able to get it for free. So maybe you should try it out. I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to the tasty drinks that are out there in the world, but man, ice water really does deliver. Every time. You know, there's some days that I get myself some ice water and I don't think it's gonna be good. And then bam, It's like, wow, this is so good. So simple too, right? Anyways, it's really fun to make the live stream happen. If you do like live streams, well, I do it daily, so do come back for it. If you like reality TV, that's basically what this is too. You can just kind of react and act in it and have fun talking within it and have fun getting to know the other people that are here. There's a place and space of the internet. Yes, it is a place and space of the internet. There we go. Yikes. Now that's the sound of the man working on the train. Gang. The chain. Ooh, ha. What is that, a Sam Cooke song? It might be. Who is that? Does anyone know where that song's from? Anyways, it's in my head. I've been singing a lot of songs today, because you know what? You can always tell what type of mood I have. Yeah, that's right. When I'm singing, I tend to actually be in a better mood. A little bit more, like I feel like things are actually coming together. When I communicate with people, and when people communicate with me, it actually makes me feel a lot better in general. It doesn't matter what type of news it is sometimes. What matters is that the communication is happening, which always feels like good progress. When it comes to the live stream experience and me creating these live streams and also creating the Discord server and also just creating a place and space of the internet where you can hang out with me and others as well, it's a challenge and it is a difficult thing to be able to put together at times. But really, honestly, it's more rewarding than anything else. And even though I can't make everybody happy, those that are happy and those that are having a good time outweigh the bad experiences by a lot. Yeah, we have a lot of people that have really found this place and space to be a very nurturing environment. Lots of thank yous, lots of people coming in last night. I did want to thank the two guests, no, there's more than two. There was some people that came in last night that didn't want to stay for very long, but just wanted to let me know how much they appreciate my live streams. And I really do appreciate it, and people told me what they like most. They're just people coming in to just overall compliment the experience and to encourage me to keep doing it because they see that it can be hard. And I do appreciate everyone coming in with that positive energy, even though at times there tends to be conflict between me and some of the viewers. I don't necessarily try to provoke any one specific thing, but I'm not in charge of people's lives, and I'm not necessarily holding their hand or actually in their lives, so I don't know what's going on with them. And I also can't necessarily appease everyone in the world. And if there's any one specific thing that really kind of, definitely doesn't rub you the right way, you can always send me a message about it. If you can't articulate it and you hold it against me and you let that, like boil up and bubble up in you, and then, you end up kind of like lashing out or potentially even being mean to me or maybe someone else in my live stream, it's not necessarily worth it. Also, you have the ability to just watch something else. And don't make decisions that make it harder for you to be here online in general. And if you're saying to yourself, oh, but I'm really trying to make a place for me here and I feel like it could be a good place. It could be. I'm not telling you it can't be. But if you are going to show up here, just make sure to make it as enticing and as exciting as possible for you to show up with me and for me to show up with you. Ooh, it's an experience. Yeah, it's an experience. I don't know what you're looking for conversationally, but let's see, where is the water at on this one? I feel like I got this thing so dirty. Yeah, you're watching me concentrate at washing dishes. Kind of. I mean, my attention span can only go so far. I see people are here. Got Adele's song Stuck in Your Head. It's a pretty good song. Thanks for repetitively liking the live stream experience, all you wonderful people. Now that song Stuck in My Head, it's a good song though. It's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. Yeah, yep. That can go in there. We're gonna push this back in. We got some more things to wash. Oh, we do. That's the sound of the man. Yikes. Yep, let's do it. Yeah, I'm actually making the best of progress. I'm excited to go to bed soon. You excited to go to bed soon? Are you getting yourself home? Are you saying to yourself, oh, what a Friday night for me? Yeah, well, you should be, because you had yourself a Friday night with me, maybe, or maybe you're just jumping in at the end of my live stream. I do have this happening in this place and space of the internet for those that are looking for it. Right, we can't put that in the dishwasher, nor can we put this in the dishwasher. They'll be washed again tomorrow. Even if I washed it and dried it, it get washed again anyway. I'm not saying I'm not good at it. Yeah, I'm good enough. Let's just rinse these two. There's only a couple plates, and then we got another bowl to wash, and well, that's pretty much it. Did you have fun watching me tonight? Did you? I had fun hanging out with you, and hopefully you did have fun hanging out with me. It was a wholesome experience because we aren't necessarily doing anything controversial. I didn't have a lot to say when it came to any of the this and that's of what's happening in the world. There is a lot that's going on, and the world can get really weird and really dark. I mean, come on, there's some bad news out there. But as I do my best to make it a fun place and space for people to be able to zone out, if you're looking for a more high-intensity live stream experience, or maybe one that has a little bit more romance, or potentially even just a little more drama, or maybe even some lore and stuff, I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to content in general, but this isn't going to appeal to everybody. That's right. But for some reason, I'm getting myself some viewers that are coming back on a regular basis. Get to know them. Get to know each other, actually. Just have fun being within the room. We do have this happening daily. Yeah, this has to be washed as well. We're on like the tail end of all this stuff. Dishes never take long, and having them kind of like pile up, it never feels good. No, especially when you're staying at your parents' house for a little while and you're like, hey, there's dishes in the dishwasher for my mom. Anyways, make you feel my... Oh, that's a good Adele song. Thanks, guys, for being here on YouTube. I see people are saying things in the chat. Thanks for all the likes. I see there's lots of likes and shares. And overall, it's happening on a daily basis. We'll thank those moderators and the live stream momentarily. I don't know if you're looking for a live stream experience that has somebody in their 30s, but I do appreciate you guys being within it. Oh, gosh. Yeah. And this is like the week that I started singing again, which is kind of weird. There was like, things that did happen, in my real life out here with things that were just going on with my grandma and my pops. But if I'm like, too stressed out or not necessarily enjoying myself or potentially even too dramatically involved with situations, I tend to like not want to sing. I tend to stop doing that. And to be honest, ever since I started relocating and have been here at my parents' house, I haven't been singing that much. But this week I really just kind of started singing again. 2 days ago, just started doing the stuff where I just start randomly singing in the house. And that's a good sign. I guess I didn't even realize that I was a little sad. Well, rightfully so. I'm here at my parents' house where my grandma's on hospice and my dad's, going through his stuff too. And it's been an interesting week. But also at the same time, I think it's just things are starting to feel a little bit better in general. Even here online, things are really coming together with more followers and more people watching the live stream, and also more people on the Discord server, even interacting over there with all the drama that's going on. It's still been a better week than most weeks, and I do appreciate the communication. It always makes me feel like things are really coming together when people talk to me, and when I talk to people too. What doesn't feel good is when you're not communicating with people and everything's just in your head. Yeah, that's when technically things don't feel right. But if you just take the time to talk to some people, if you're having a hard time, well, I'm going to actually encourage you to potentially even talk more to people in your life. Maybe even, see somebody. Mental health is important. Always put your mental health first. And here online, we get to watch content basically endlessly. So if you've been scrolling for too long, or even if you're staying up too late, maybe I can encourage you to even shut me off. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. Get yourself some rest. It's not necessarily a necessity for you to keep yourself all night, right? Or it's not necessary for you to keep yourself up all night. Now that makes more sense, right? It is a lot of fun to make it happen. And as you heard it happen, this was a first live stream I've actually like sang parodies in a really long time. Yeah, it's fun when you feel safe in your own live stream, right? It is a nice place and space, and you know, at times I can get worked up here and there, but it's been fun to make the parodies happen, and maybe we'll sing another song before we stop it. I don't know. Anyways, it's always a good place and space. Maybe I'll write out the lyrics and put that on the Discord server tonight. Oof. It's been a while since I made a little bit of a parody, but it was fun to make the cake one. Yeah, it was. It's always funny to do it in these places of the internet. Now that's the sound of the man working on the chain gang. I mean, I was singing and rapping. I think yesterday was fun also to sing Slip and Slide the Eye of Your Mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said I do like what is it? That's Oasis. Yeah, it is Oasis. And Oasis has always been a really good band, in my opinion. Now, you know what's pretty funny about Oasis is that apparently they're dysfunctional. It's a dysfunctional band. Yeah. Apparently, I mean, I don't know everything, but I know some things. Could probably use a touch of garlic. Absolutely, especially in the sink. Thanks for saying it over there on YouTube. I don't know what I'd do without my YouTube live stream. One of the best live stream experiences out there, that's for sure. Anyways, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're up to, we're pulling out the silverware and we're getting it into the dishwasher along with these other things as well. And moving on with the live stream experience by saying goodnight. I know, right? Isn't that sad to say goodnight? It was fun being here for a while. As I'm done with the washing of the dishes pretty soon, we'll thank those moderators and we'll finish it up. Do join me on my Discord server. We're over there. It's just a mess of fun. A mess of fun. It can be a lot of fun. It can also be a tough place. Yes. There we go. There we go. And some more. Yikes. Yep, it's a happening. The ending of it. You don't have that much left because this bowl right here is one of the last bowls that needs to be really pretty much rinsed. And then I take what is left and I go, oh, miho ma, miho ma, miho ma, miho mai. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good to me. Washed? Absolutely. Ready to be in the dishwasher? Yes, it is. Yikes. I've said that a lot, right? Now, when it comes to these, I don't think I put these in the dishwasher, but you just gotta get the gunk off of it so then, you know, it doesn't dry and have to be scrubbed out tomorrow. And, oh, thanks for the likes, guys. Thanks for being here. DJ Dream, hello to you too. It's nice to see you in the room, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Anyways, you still taking care of yourself, DJ Dream? You still doing the live streaming? I do like to support you when I see it. I do hope you're taking care, though. It's always nice to see people jump in. Everyone give DJ Dream a shout out. Yes, you are. Nice to see DJ Dream has his own live stream experience. Feel free to check his stuff out as well. Check out his platform. That is his account over here on the TikTok. If you're watching here on YouTube, he's also here on YouTube as well. It is nice to be here live on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. Be in the conversation to be in the conversation. It's nice to hear from you as well. It's always nice to see it happening. And, you know, with you doing your thing, me doing my thing. Hopefully we'll get to work again together in the future. And that's my cousin Lori, DJ. So do give her some more love. I see you already said hi to her, and that's good enough, actually. Thanks for saying hello to her. Yeah, that's my cuz. Yeah, I know, right? It's nice to have cousins in the room, co-workers, and even, the colleagues in general, friends, and peeps that are jumping in and being part of it. No matter what walk of life you're coming in from, I appreciate you coming in and being part of my live stream, giving me that view, giving me that like, giving me a share, maybe even potentially commenting in the chat. That's awesome. It is awesome, ain't it? Yeah, do feel free to also join me for more live stream experiences tomorrow, because, I do these live streams every day. For at least 90 minutes a day, I'm here for you if you're here for me. And this live stream experience was me baking a cake. You saw me do it, and now we're just cleaning the dishes. These are the pans that were used to make it happen. Rewatch it on YouTube whenever you want. If you're thinking to yourself you want to bake a cake with me, you can. Not in real time. Not next to me. Definitely right by me in a way. I mean, you could just put your camera up in your kitchen and act like I'm standing there with you. Anyways, the live stream experience is now coming to an end. Oh, wait, no, actually, let's just give this a good wash here. Ooh, yeah, no, that's looking good. There we go. We got it all off. Hey, it happened. We did it, and it's now over. The live stream experience was a lot of fun to make and create. Let's actually put this right here, this one right here, and this one right here. We don't need to wash those things, do we? We probably should, but we're not going to. No. We'll do it later. Anyways, it's really fun to make the live streams a place and space for those that were looking for it. Let's sign off by saying thank you and good night. Here on Twitch, we'll thank the moderators first. Those moderators are... we've got Lily, Jam, Burrito Lady, Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citalita, Kajal, that Fox is Citalita, Cake, Mikey Milwaukee, also known as Cool with a K, and we also have ourselves Space Cheese, that's a good cheese. Yeah, those are my mods here on Twitch. Also follow Space Cheese and see him gaming at times. He is a great gamer and I really do appreciate him. Also check out that Burrito Lady stuff. Yeah, and you can see her paint, I think, at times, potentially even draw. Anyways, over here on the live stream, known as TikTok, we have different moderators in this room than we do on the Twitch. Even here on YouTube, different moderators as well. And I'm thanking all of them and ending the live stream. We just thank the moderators that were over there on Twitch, but now the ones here on TikTok are Mikey Milwaukee, Joe, Javier, Bobo Gizmo, Grant that goes by the name I only follow Ben, Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana, Fana, Faux Abby, Jamie Lynn, Sarah Sarita, Bonita, the Citalita, and we also have ourselves a watermelon known as Jennifer, and Kajal, that Foxy Citalita. Those are my moderators here on the Tickety Talk. And over here on YouTube, we've got moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda Rosanna, Leo, Ducky, Lauren, Natalia. Ooh, no, not Natalia anymore. Anyways, we do have others like Kajal, that Foxy Citalita, and even Iris McGrath. I was going to say Melody and I forgot. I was going to say Melody and I remembered not to say Melody, so I didn't forget. That's what I meant to say. I know, right? It's just a different roster of moderators, but that's not even it. Iris McGrath isn't the last of the moderators for me to mention here on the YouTube live stream. We also have a little mermaid known as Kiki, me Kiki, as I call her. I do appreciate me Kiki and all those other moderators I just mentioned. And do feel free to drop in and be part of the conversation outside of these live streams on the Discord server, where you can be part of it outside of what I've created here, where it just kind of continues on in a place and space for you to be able to be part of a fan club community, for you to be able to interact with me outside of my live streams and the people that watch my live streams. If you support my live streams and my online content, you definitely want to join the Discord server, where you can be part of a fan club community that basically just kind of like has me interacting with you and you interacting with others as well. It is fun to be able to make it, as it does happen on a daily basis. It isn't necessarily happening without great moderators even over there on the Discord server, where we have Jam and Sarah Sarita Bonita, the Citalita, helping me out with creating the place and space over there on the Discord server, so we can have things happening in a way that make it so that everyone feels like it's really working out for them, as in like entertainment wise, not necessarily with your mental health. As much as I'd like to help people in a lot of different ways, I don't advise that you share about things that are too personal here online, because it's here for everyone to see, since it's a public spectacle. Yes, it's a public place, it's a public space, and that means that if you share something publicly here on my platforms, I can't necessarily guarantee that they're going to be kept as a secret because you're posting it publicly. I just feel like I gotta say that. You know, I just want to remind people I'm trying my best to make it happen, and it is a place and space. I'm not going to be perfectly showing up. I'm going to be trying to show up to the best of my abilities and making it as PG and as fun as possible. And I'm not necessarily going to be able to appease everybody's feelings, and you might be able to be part of it and read it one way or the other. It's always rewatchable. If you do want to take a clip of anything and kind of use it to kind of showcase or show an example to me of something that you don't necessarily like about the live stream, or if you feel like you've been targeted in the live stream, or if you feel like you had an experience in the live stream that you weren't necessarily feeling it, yeah, do feel free to take a clip, share it with me, let me know. I'm trying my best to make it happen, and that doesn't mean that I'm perfect in any way, saying to you that I'm not going to change any of the aspects of my live stream. I'll change things to make sure that it shows up as appropriately as possible, and I do appreciate the feedback to make it that way. And I know that I got to put in some time into it. I don't mind doing it. It's my live stream. It's not me and someone else's live stream. It's my live stream, which means I got to put a lot of work into it. I'm responsible for it, and I don't take that for granted. No, I don't. I don't even basically take you for granted. As a viewer, I really do appreciate you too. I might have thanked all my moderators and given them a pat on the back in some ways, and I'm hopeful that you maybe are going to give them a mention and be nice to them as well. But you as a viewer, you matter to me. I do appreciate you, and I do look forward to seeing you again. And I saw all those gifts, all those likes, all those shares that people were able to contribute to my live stream. Contribute was what I wanted to say, but it's contribute, not contribute. I know I didn't even say it wrong, and then I outed myself for wanting to say it wrong. Look at me, I'm doing my live streams. It's a little different than other live streams because it's mine. It's my live stream for you, and you can go and create your own live stream if you really want to, and I'll support you. I do have a lot of people watching my live streams at time, and I don't mind you sharing what you're making on the internet and also trying to participate with you in a way because it's social media. We should all show up for each other in appropriate ways, though. I really do appreciate everyone being here, and I do hope you take the time to follow me on those other places and spaces. Like I mentioned, join the Discord server, be part of the conversation. Just read the rules. That's right, the first channel when you come into the live stream experience is rules. Do feel free to read those rules and do get involved in a conversation that basically never ends. Also, follow me on Instagram, but thanks for being here on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. Another shout out to all these platforms, the bots, the programs, the algorithms, and the AI in here, as the technology that's in the room is helping me in performing to the best of its ability. I really do appreciate where we're at with the tech of today. And I do appreciate the bots, as you could potentially follow me too. That's right, you robots. Thanks for being here. And I do appreciate you guys jumping in. Happy Friday night to you, or Saturday morning, however you want to perceive that. Thanks for all the likes. Space Coyote's here still. Nice to have him. Anyways, thanks again for jumping in and for making it really fun for me to show up for you as I do these live streams daily. I'm growing and I'm a-changing, and you can grow and change with me, and you can be supportive and interactive, and you can make it a fun place and space. Toodaloo to all of those that have been here for quite a while, and I look forward to seeing you next time. We're going to end the live stream in all these places and spaces, but the Twitch live stream ends first. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye now. Take care of yourself. And if you're watching here on the live streams of YouTube and on TikTok, it's been a lot of fun, right? I do hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I can't wait to see you next time. Toodaloo, all you wonderfuls. Bye-bye now. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great weekend, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. And